with you. The voice of the beat.
You know what I won't
blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's a beat for me.
Wah 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy, for your boy, for your boy, for your boy. Hustle for your boy, fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, wah 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 wah. Lift it up.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all get up in here. What's up? Happy Tuesday. Good morning, y'all. I hope y'all having a great day so far. Great morning. Some of y'all is earlier than others. Out here it's 10 o'clock, 10:19. Sorry, I'm late. Welcome to the party. I'm late. Sorry, y'all. I woke up late, girl. I slept in, girl. I was off the D. But y'all, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Get up in here. We got a few things to discuss. We got to get Ray J, girl. Ray J done came out after he done begged for Jaguar to come on his platform and give the interview she gave to Piers Morgan. Now he want to come back and say, oh, she's a liar because she lied on me, and now he's helping up for Beyonce. It's so fake. Ray J, we still trying to figure out what was your involvement in Whitney Houston, but we'll get there. Then we got Young Dro, check his friend, girl. Young Dro, I can't even talk. Young Dro checked his friend. Young Dro goes on a Breakfast Club and was talking about a situation where he was overcoming addiction, and his friend was laughing, and he laughed around the part where he was talking about his daughter was on drugs, and I was like, oh wow. Like, now he's a comedian, he's funny too. Now I went and looked him up, but I was like, wow, like, you know, God be trying to show you who your people is and who not, you know. And Lil Tip, girl, tried to come up and be the man, talking about, now wait a minute. And I'm just like, Tip, if you don't go sit your little girl 5'5" with the mind of a 6'4" Negro, whatever. Then Diddy got 6 new charges. We're gonna go from that. We're gonna go look at that. And then also Ashanti apparently had a surprise birthday party from Nelly. Now Nelly was just rolling on the stage. Some people say it was a good pill. I say it was the devil and a pill. We're gonna get into that. But his eyes was just rolling in the back of his head the other day on stage, girl, looking like he was about to pass out. He was giving D.L. Hughley, Daryl Lynn tease. Remember when Daryl Lynn passed out, girl? He was giving them type of tease, but we gonna get into it. But before we get into this, I need y'all to do me a favor, like the video, and I want to show y'all something, how they rewrite history through all types of ways, entertainment as well. Look. I'm sorry, I had to take a drink of water. Look, do me a favor, like the video, because we about to get into something. I'm about to show y'all something. Y'all want to see something? Y'all want to see how the people be lying? Y'all want to see how the people be lying? I know y'all know this movie because this is one of my favorite movies, and I never understood why I was so drawn to this movie. And I just recently watched it again, and it made me think, right? Y'all remember this movie? Put a 1 in the chat if you remember this movie. Apocalypto. Put a 1 in the chat if you know about this movie. Listen, this is one of my favorite movies, girl. I love going back to this movie. Love you, Great T. I love going back to this movie and watch it. I actually just watched it this weekend. It's called Apocalypto. If you have not seen this movie, go watch it. It is a dope movie. Y'all remember that movie? Yeah, that's the Mel Gibson movie. Yeah. Okay, y'all remember. It's a few don't, but you know, we're gonna get into what the movie is. Look. Here go another picture. Look at the people. Pay attention. So this is the movie. The movie is about Jaguar Paul, I'm sorry. That's the little boy name. That's the son name. This the daddy. He was like this big old hunter in ancient Mayan culture. This the son, Jaguar Paul. Now another group comes in, another tribe comes in and wreak havoc in their village, and they unalive the daddy. That's the brother. They unalive the brother. But Jaguar Paul is the one who makes it through, because Jaguar Paul is like the omen, or I guess they called them, right? So boom. Everybody in the movie, and I kept saying Jaguar, that mean that had to happen in North America because jaguars, I don't know if you guys know this, are indigenous to America, to North America. I hope y'all know that. I hope y'all know that. That wasn't his brother, the big one. I thought the big one was his brother. I thought the big one was his brother because remember, the daddy had pulled him on the side and was giving him something because he can't have no children. I thought that was his brother. Maybe I'm wrong, but anyway, I took it as his brother. So look, yeah, jaguars are indigenous to North America. So I said this had to happen. Now again, I'm watching it for the 95th time, but I'm watching it again with different eyes. So I'm like, okay, this had to be in North America. So the next thing I'm thinking is this had to be black people. Because we all know it wasn't until Spain conquered certain parts of the Americas that the black indigenous people turned into clear people. It's just is what it is. It's his childhood friend. Okay, gotcha. So look, I'm like, no way. Like these had to be black people. Now this is the other tribe who came to get them, right? Who came and pillaged their village and blah, 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 blah. They used to do sacrifices and stuff, but they sacrificed hearts to the sun gods. This is when they were doing worship to sun gods. These were bad people. These were bad people. They would unalive the men and keep the women and make them work. But these were the bad people in the, what you call them. Let me show y'all something. I went to Wikipedia, which I hate, but nevertheless, let's go over here right quick because I need to show y'all something. Like the video. Now, according to Wikipedia, what is Apocalypto by? It's a 2006 epic historical action adventure film produced and directed by Mel Gibson, who co-wrote screenplay, blah, blah, blah. This film features a cast of indigenous and Mexican actors consisting of Rudy Youngblood, Raul Trujillo, whatever, Myra, I don't care about the names, okay? Set in the Yucatan around the year 1517, Apocalypto portrays the hero's journey of a young man named Jaguar Paul, a late Mesoamerican hunter, and his fellow tribesmen who are captured by an invading force after a raid on their village. They are brought on a perilous journey to a Maya city for human sacrifice at a time when the Maya civilization is in decline. Okay, boom. So look. So this is what we know so far. This is a so-called Mesoamerican in the 16th century, 1517, that's the 16th century, and this is Mayan people. So I was saying, well, wait a minute now, something ain't right, because I know good and well, hold on, for a fact, the Mayan people in the 15th century didn't look like this. They did not look like this, like at all. These were not the people. Again, this is listen, this is prior to the heavy invasion of Spain. So these people didn't look like that. You want to know what the Mayans actually look like? Hold on. Let's get the actual Mayans. Here are depictions of the actual Mayans. Now, why is this important? Because they went and got Mexicans, because they saying, oh, Mexican this and the indigenous ain't one of them people indigenous, but they rewrite history. It's called paper genocide. They rewrite history all the time. Here's the Mayan civilization that they spoke of. See, this is what they do. They rewrite history all the time, okay? And what they'll do is they'll make it seem like those people were there when they were not. They did the same thing in North America. In the United States. They put the $5 footlongs in place of the people who were actually there. Okay? And this is very, very important. Yes, these are black people. And this is look at this cup. These are actual, listen, the reason I know that because when I did my genealogy, I realized my family, its original tribe is the Suma tribe. The Suma tribe is indigenous to the landmass that we know now as Mexico. Remember, before the invasion of them clear people, they didn't separate it like that. It was all, Turtle Island was all one landmass. It wasn't until they separated when Spain came. You know what I mean? When the invaders came. But these are the actual people. Take a look. These are the real people of those cultures of that time. But yet they showed us the Mexicans. And the Mexicans kind of look like the $5 footlongs. So most of us, if we don't know, are going to automatically assume that these are those people, and that's not true. This is from that time frame in the 16th century, and this is what them people looked like. A lot of y'all, if y'all have done y'all genealogy and y'all have southern tribes, like tribes that lived in Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, if y'all have tribes, New Mexico, from all of them places, matter of fact, let me do it let me say this first. If y'all have tribes that go back to those places, a lot of those people went back and forth through the landmass of Mexico. I hope y'all know that. As a matter of fact, the Buffalo Soldiers, we talked about this before, they went and helped in the Spanish American War. They fought, like we all went back and forth. But again, it was just funny that they would show us these people that look like something else. Now here, these are the invaders. These are the Spain invaders, right? Look at the fleur-de-lis. These are the invaders. These are the actual people. But they will never tell you that. They'll put it in the movie as if the Mexicans were the real people. They were never the real people. So I just thought this to be very interesting. You know, look, a Maya ruler being dressed with giant animal headdress. Look, that's the ruler. Look, that's the headdress. That's the man right there. He about to put it on. You see? I'm just saying, y'all gotta... It was just something that I found very, very interesting, and I wanted to share that with y'all. They rewrite history so much so, and listen, you got to understand how powerful entertainment and music is. If they put it in a movie or put it in music, your subconscious is going to take that as reality and real, and it's not going to question. As a matter of fact, if somebody tells you different, your subconscious will fight against it because it soaked it up through music and entertainment. So I just wanted to add that on here. It was just something that I saw that was very interesting, and I thought that I'd share. Look at them people. Now, I don't know what's going on here, but if you look at these people, these ain't no Mexicans, okay? I just wanted to add that to y'all now. Now, let me move on. I just wanted to add that. Yeah, if y'all haven't seen that movie, Apocalypto, y'all go watch it. It's lit. I love that movie. And I was wondering why I was also always so drawn to that movie. It was lit, though. It was really nice. Like the video. Thank you, Bree, for the super chat. Good morning. Just a thank you to everyone who helped me out during Hurricane Helene. Hope all is well. Hashtag Soma Tribe. Hashtag Cuz. Hashtag Acorn. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Thank you for the super chat. Don't forget, it would be considered authority for research for the younger generation to come. Yeah, and that's another thing too. Can I ask that you guys, they indoctrinate us from little babies, and that's where you got to start. So if you can, please start talking to your children about what's really going on, because the schoolhouse gonna lie to your kids. Start teaching them, the real history. The mama's supposed to be the first teacher anyway. You're supposed to learn at home before you learn at the schoolhouse. Anyways, now let's move on. I thought that was crazy that happened, that I had looked into it. And again, I had seen this movie so many times and I never put the two and two together. Now let's get into Ashanti, girl. Let's get her up here first. So girl, Ashanti had a birthday party. Yes, she did. Ashanti had a birthday party. Nelly threw her a surprise birthday party, y'all. Hold on. Let me get him up here. Nelly threw Ashanti a surprise birthday party. I know she just had a baby. She looked cute too. She was really, really cute. Shout out to Nelly and Ashanti. Ashanti had a baby late in the game. I ain't gonna lie. It's rough trying to snap back late in the game, but you can do it. Girl, why is Miss Parker calling me? Hold on. Hello?
What you doing?
On live.
What?
And you on live too.
Bitch, I ain't getting no motherfucking notification.
Bye, girl. I ain't even doing bye. There you go. You see how they go? Hold on, girl. All right, where was I? Listen, Cause this girl is crazy. Miss Parker is crazy, girl. Now Nelly threw a birthday party for Ashanti. That's where I was. But this the gag. Nelly was just on here rolling, girl. He was rolling. Let me go find it. I need y'all to see this first. Girl, why is Roland Martin on here? Ugh, get this big, fat, funky girl, whatever. So Nelly was on here rolling, girl, eyes rolling in the back of his head. And some people were saying that, oh, it's just, he was just having a moment. It was just a pill. But the way his eyes was rolling, I ain't gonna lie, it was scary. It was buku scary. And I don't think that this is normal. Even and if a pill have you rolling with your eyes in the back of the head like this, then I don't want, you know what I mean? Well, I don't want no pills regardless. But still, I damn sure don't want to be around nobody with their eyes rolling like that, Let me show y'all. Yeah, again, girl. Hold on. Let me show y'all Nelly. And then we're going to get into the birthday party. Look at Nelly. Did y'all see that? And look, he walked off the stage. Watch his eyes. Now, he had just got pulled over and went to jail for all them pills and stuff. Remember that? That was recently, a few months ago. I think that was right when that girl had her baby. Look. That boy looked possessed. I think it's a pill, but whatever pill it was, that boy looked possessed. Something is wrong. And listen, y'all do know them celebrities be devil worshiping. See, y'all don't be ready to talk about that, dude. Y'all don't be talking about the fact that these celebrities be devil worshiping. And those are the facts. Okay? And what we not gonna do is act like they don't be worshiping the devil, because they do. They be worshiping the devil like a dog. And remember, y'all fave, what's the girl name? Beyonce said, what Beyonce said? Oh, because well, I forgot to put Jason Lee on the docket. We need to talk about Jason Lee. I might do him this evening. What the girl be saying? Beyonce, Sasha Fierce, I don't know what come over me. All I know is that something happens and it embodies me and it takes over, and I don't even be remembering what happened after that. Girl, them devils be on them. That's a spirit inside that boy. I don't care what nobody say. That is a spirit inside that boy. But that's Nelly old man. I mean, Ashanti old man, I guess. They call it alter ego. That's what they say. That's what they say. Girl, bye. But anyway, Ashanti had a birthday party, y'all. It was her birthday. He surprised her for the birthday. Y'all check it out. Hold on. She a Jamaican or something? Is Ashanti from the islands? She a Jamaican? She a Jamaican? I heard the bowl. Y'all heard the bowl? Look, listen to the bowl. Yeah, I see the bowl. Y'all see the bowl? Yeah, she must be I don't know if she a Jamaican. Maybe they just picked that theme. But I did see the bowl and I heard the bowl. You know what I mean? Oh, let me show you the other one. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Baby, love me. Oh, baby, when you're kissing me. Are we ready to talk about the fact that Ashanti can't sing, but she make hits? Like Mary J? Are we ready to talk about it, or are we just gonna keep acting like that girl can sing? Can you ride with me? Oh, baby, non-stop for me. Can you take it to the top for me? I just wanna love you. I wanna love you, babe. Are we ready to talk about it, or we just gonna keep playing and acting like that girl know how to sing? She just know how to make hits like Mary. Mary J. Blige can't sing neither. She can't. Yeah, Aaliyah can't sing neither. Of course, Aaliyah can't sing. They the Whisper Girls. They the Whisper Girls. Janet Jackson, she's another one. They the Whisper Girls. All my life I've waited. See it, I believe. And Aaliyah, rock the boat. Them the Whisper Girls. Them the Whisper Girls. Ciara can't sing neither. See, these girls make hits. They make hits, but they can't sing. You know how? Come on now. Can we have the conversation today or tomorrow? What we doing? And that we love these girls. We love these girls, but they the Whisper Girls. Come on now, don't do that. Don't come on now. We gotta have the uncomfortable conversations over here. Y'all know how I go. We have the uncomfortable conversations. They're the Whisper Girls, but they make hits though. Well, Mary J is not a Whisper Girl. Mary J sings from her belly. Mary J sang from, remember how what's the boy name? Oh, how what's her husband name, girl? Ike told her sang from here, and yeah, Mary sings from here. Mary sings from here. It's just that it don't come out right. You know what I mean? But they the Whisper Girls. Like shout out to the girls. But listen, now this is the perk. Nelly gave Ashanti a wonderful, beautiful birthday party. Ashanti, what's the last name? Jamal, what they say? Hold on, let me see. It's beautiful. Ashanti Island. It was an island gal. She might be an island gal. This is an island theme. They feel like they're on the island. That's why the man had the bowl. Now, I don't know. It's Ashanti from Acorn. Somebody do the research and let me know. But this is beautiful. Look at the flowers blooming, girl. I ain't never seen no flowers come to life like that. Look at the flowers come to life. You know what it remind me of? Little Shop of Horror. Who know that movie? Little Shop of Horror? Feed me, Seymour. Y'all ever seen that movie? Am I old? Well, I am old. I don't care. But y'all ever seen that movie? The Little Shop of Horrors. Look at it coming to life, girl. Oh, Lord. Gina and them played in that movie. Gina and Pam. Mm-hmm. Feed me, Seymour. Oh, Seymour, you know I need to eat. Feed me, Seymour. What the song he sung to Seymour? I forgot, girl. Yeah, girl. Y'all, okay, y'all know the song. Y'all know the movie. Y'all know the movie. That's what they got over there, girl. Look. Ooh, I'm scared, but it's so pretty. It's so pretty, But listen, why is this important? I think this is beautiful. Happy birthday, Ashanti. Happy birthday, Ashanti. This is beautiful. Look, they got the bowl. Ashanti dancing. She got her tassels on her dress, ready to get swung around. I love this. Do you hear me? This is so cute. I thought this was so beautiful. But we got to talk about the elephant in the room. We got to talk about the elephant. And let her pause. Ashanti be acting like she ain't know about the birthday party. Ashanti, stop, girl. You got the dress on and everything. You was dressed for the occasion. Same thing happened. No, let's go back. I'm not about to let Ashanti do this to us. You did this for the baby shower, Ashanti. Get up here. Ashanti be acting, oh my God, look. Oh my God. She did the same thing for the baby shower. Ashanti had the color theme on. Ashanti had she wore the baby shower hat in, talking about, oh my God, surprise baby shower. She doing the same thing with the birthday party. Ashanti, stop it, girl. Just stop it. Just say, yo, man, you know what I mean? Do your party. But don't do it. Oh my God, look, don't do that, Ashanti. Come on now. Just be like, oh, my man threw me a party, boo, boo, boom. Don't do that. Ashanti does the most, don't she? Look how she walk in. Look. Oh, my God. Oh, girl, go lay down, Ashanti. Go lay down, girl. Just enjoy the birthday. But listen, why is this important? Yup, just like Cardi on Christmas, son. Just like Cardi on Christmas. And you all know how it ends. Grape T said, y'all know good damn well Ashanti can't act. That's true. Look, Esther, I'm with you. How you dress like the flowers, but surprised, girl. It's giving Super sent tease. Remember when Super was acting surprised when Lou was giving her money and stuff? Y'all remember that? Lou was giving her all that money, buying her cars and clothes and taking her on trips and giving her birthday surprises with big stacks of money. And then as soon as her and Lou got into it, she said, "What car you gonna buy, Louis? What license you gonna drive with, Louis? What car seat is you gonna use? If I let Leo come by you, what room she gonna sleep in, Louis?" That's gonna be one of them. That's how I go. You know what I mean? That's how the girls do in 2024. Now Nelly got his own coin, so I don't know if Ashanti is Louis and him, but I know as far as the acting, I feel like it's the same thing. You know what I mean? I feel like it's the same thing. But listen, I don't want to spend too much time on this. This is the point. And I need y'all to grasp this point. Y'all focus on this, right? And I see why. It's beautiful. She looks happy. Things are going great. That's her man, her husband, allegedly, things of that nature, right? But what y'all don't know is what y'all not asking yourselves is what is going on behind the scenes? Because let's just say this is only a pill. Let's say he's not possessed. It's just a pill. You just had a brand new baby with this man. Is he walking around with his eyes rolling in the back of the head down at the crib like this? Is this conducive to having a brand new baby with a man? I'm just asking. Because see, this is the most important part to me. Because she just had a baby. Now, if we just going to go off the fact that he just had a little pill, a little trip, then is this something he's doing often? Remember, he was just arrested for it. And if so, how does this affect her home life? I'm just saying. I'm not focusing on this. Because see, most people forget about that because this looks good. This looks fun. And they look happy. They look blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? And I get it. Your brain doesn't want to know or deal with the negative. It typically wants to deal with the positive. But my thing is, this is a learning lesson to y'all. Y'all looking at this part, but I'm scared for what's going on behind the scenes. Because if he is on pills, and he was just arrested with pills on him, but if he's on pills, what does the home life look like for them and their new baby? But happy birthday, Ashanti, I guess. Happy birthday. Because I guess that's all that matters. Because, they're going to say I'm hating because, I'm not, instead of worried about Ashanti, all of her fans, the long coats, she went the long coats. I don't know, what's Ashanti fans' name? All the long coats. They're going to say, but you're hating. You're just mad because your man didn't give you a party with the bowl and the flowers that come to life like Little Shop of Horror. That's what they're going to say. They're going to say I'm a hater. You know what I mean? They're going to say I don't know. I don't think he beating her. But this is what I'm saying. They're going to say that I'm hating because I don't want to just talk about this part. No, baby, there's a new baby involved. What is this? Is this the man around? How's the home life? Because see, y'all let these people put on social media what they want y'all to see. I'm just, I mean, I done had a baby. And if my baby daddy would have came in with his eyes rolling like this, I'm calling the police and the exorcist. I'm just saying. Maybe he only take them for the shows. I don't know. But happy birthday, Ashanti, I guess. Happy birthday, girl. Because the haters gonna say I'm hating. And sure, if that's what you want to call it, I'm hating. Happy birthday, girl. Y'all just see that part. I hope she ain't behind the scenes crying. Let's move on. I sure hope she ain't behind the scenes crying. I'm just saying, and these people is grown. These are old people. These ain't 20-year-old, 30-year-olds. They 40s and 50s. I don't think she indulges. Bianca said, let's pray she don't indulge. I don't think she indulges. I think it's him. I don't believe that Ashanti is indulging in any of that. But my thing is he coming in the house tripping? You know how I go. Let's talk about it. We grown. We grown. We done all been around people who are addicted to something. Let's just say that he have a pill problem, and I'm gonna say that because he got arrested for him, and it's already been said before, and he's on stage looking crazy. If he is on the pills, let's say he don't do them all the time. Let's say he do them on the weekend. What happens when he pulling up in the house, coming in, tripping and stuff, and she got that new baby up in there, and her is as well. Carolyn says she's gonna be singing "Rain on Me." Lord, won't you take this pain from me? I don't want to live. I don't want to regret you. This not funny. Now, why would you say that to make me laugh, Carolyn? Don't do that. This is a serious situation. This is a serious situation, girl. Don't do that. But I'm saying, though, you know what I mean? Girl. G Power said Ashanti don't care what Nelly does. She finally got her baby and she's married now. That's all it is. Just to say I got a husband and a baby. Girl. This is a lot. Happy birthday, Ashanti. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Let's move on. Now, I want to go to I wanted to give y'all an update. So, girl, tell me why what's the girl name? Carlissa is on here trying to tell us to don't worry about what we seen with our own eyes with Tia Kemp by her baby daddy. Y'all remember yesterday if y'all was on here? She said don't worry about that. It was all, Tia just had a moment, but she back with her baby. Or whatever. She's whatever. Let's get into it, girl. Because at this point, I'm tired of Carlissa. I told y'all that. I've been tired of Carlissa. And degeneracy is gonna make excuses for degeneracy. So this is off the record, but I wanted to show this to y'all. Hold on.
Smart on the wrong day. That's what I'm gonna say. If her baby daddy got smart, it was on the wrong day. Okay? You can't play with no woman with no son with no tubes in their mouth. Okay? You a and that'll be the end of it for you. Leave people alone when they going through with their kids. Cause Tia like me, she die about hers. She don't give a baby daddy, baby granddaddy. Watch your mouth. Hey, Mama Blue from Denmark. Where that's at? New York? You can't play with no woman with no son with no tubes in their mouth. It happened. Had a moment. She's going through something, and y'all already know she ain't got no time to play. You already know she'd cuss your big back out in a New York minute. So if her baby daddy got smart, he got smart on the wrong day. That's what I'm gonna say. If her baby daddy got smart, it was on the wrong day. Okay? You can't play with no woman with no son with no tubes in their mouth.
I cannot stand Carlissa, and I really am very limited on even talking about her on this channel because or on any channel. If y'all notice, I very rarely speak on Carlissa because I feel like this is what she wants. She wants to be amplified. Carlissa used to be a struggling actress back in the day, and I think Carlissa is using the clout from her kids to try to still get on at 59, and I don't be want to give Carlissa that. So I very rarely bring Carlissa up, but Carlissa is on here telling us, she's straight. The baby daddy just must have got smart on the wrong day. Girl, what? We saw what we saw, and we ain't seen Tia yet. See, because before the footage got out, Tia came out and said, yeah, my son, got popped. I was there with him. He's fine, blah, 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 blah. But now that the footage is out, has anybody seen Tia? Has anybody seen Tia? Tia done got real quiet. And this ain't like Tia. Tia normally be up here saying what she got to say. Where's Tia? If y'all seen Tia, send it to me. Now, the real question is, what's going on with your so-called alleged grandbaby? And this is what Carlissa had to say about people asking about that.
developing correctly and nobody is saying anything. Why would anybody have to say anything? If his mama ain't saying anything, that's her baby. That's her business.
Yeah, I don't know what she handling behind closed doors.
Okay. Why you want somebody to say something? So you could say something else? I don't think it's about pointing out the disability. It's about how Rock caused it. I mean, she got to live with that. If that's what happened, you don't got to live with it. She do. I don't got to live with it. She do. So if that's what happened, and they don't charge you, if the police don't charge you, and that's what happened, what you want me to do, baby? What do you want me to do about it?
That's like the internet. We come tell the internet when we got a promotion, but we be real excited. But do you tell the internet when you miss a bill, when you miss a payment?
I mean, if that's the case, yes, I'm fucking hurt and I'm pissed, but what can I do? I can't walk around here and...
No, that's dramatic.
Yeah, what they want me to do? I ain't going to get my beat about it again.
Not at all.
John's son is not the...
This is my thing. My problem with Carlissa is the same thing that she did in the past. When she seen that baby up at the now again, this is going off the premise that Carlissa is running around here acting like that's Blueface baby. So that would mean Carlissa is a grandmother. And when they were up there at the courthouse and they were trying to figure out who was gonna take the baby, Carlissa didn't want to take that baby. And some of y'all gonna say, well, she ain't know if Rock wanted her to take the baby, so why would she take the baby? Girl, I would rather take the baby than a stranger. But Carlissa be wanting to be hands off, but hands on when it's viral. So when it was viral, when they were talking about who gonna take the baby, Carlissa ain't want nothing to do with the baby. But then when it went viral that the baby went off with a stranger, guess who popped up? Carlissa. Oh, I would have took the baby. I said I would have took the baby. No, we watched you literally look like the baby was a doggone a dog that you don't like or something. Now here we go. You on here talking about Tia, that's one thing. When the people asking you about your so-called grandchild, oh, well, I don't know what you want me to do, But this is how Carlissa works. The moment something goes viral, then Carlissa gonna be all on it. Why y'all asking me for? Because I mean, that's that girl, baby. If she ain't go to jail, then I know a lot of people that didn't go to jail and messed up their kids through drugs. My brother's ex-wife did that with her kids, with my niece and nephew. And she didn't go to jail neither. So don't do that. So, but again, it's so fake because Carlissa only wants to get on it when it's viral. See, it's not viral right now. So Carlissa ain't really doing no tripping. But see, when it becomes viral, that's when she gonna be on here talking about, oh, Junior this, Junior that, da. We don't want to hear. You talking about the wrong things. What's going on with your household? I can't stand Carlissa. Her, Tokyo Tony, or what's the other one? Tia. I don't like none of the three of them women. They just as bad to the black women as Sexy Red, Sukiana, and Glorilla is to the young black women. They just as bad and toxic. Y'all like the video, please. Like the video. They are no different from Sexy Red, Sukiana, and Glorilla, and the negative impact that they have on black American young women. They're the same ones as representation for the older hoes. It's just disgusting. I don't like them heifers. I just don't. It's just something about them. Let's go get into Young Dro. So Young Dro goes on the Breakfast Club, and he is talking to Charlotte McGay and that little pink thumb boy, Envy, DJ Envy, and the new girl, who they said done took what's the girl name? Just Hilarious job, and I hope so, because at least this girl know how to read, formulate a sentence, and she know a little bit more about the world. Well, a lot more about the world than just unhilarious. Anyway, Young Dro goes on the show, and Young Dro is talking on the show overcoming addiction, because Young Dro was addicted to pills and stuff, and he was talking about how he overcame it and got off it because he said he OD'd and his child was on drugs and boom, 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 boom. And he's on here literally trying to tell the people, listen, I was too one of them people, messed up on it, and I ended up getting off of it because I realized it was a bad, situation for my child, for myself. My daughter was on drugs. And the dude behind him, who's a comedian, gets to busting out laughing. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a goofy person. I am. But there's nothing that Young Dro was saying that was like even remotely close to let me laugh at it. You know, now typically if Young Dro would have said, like if somebody say something funny, like, oh, you know, that time I fell off the stage, yes. Because I was high, so that's the reason why, you know, then I get that. But Young Dro wasn't saying nothing about nothing as it pertains to funny, and his partner kept laughing in the background. Now, I want y'all to see this. I typically don't play the whole video because the Breakfast Club be trying to strike me down to the ground. I don't know why. Probably because I said they're a horrible media outlet for the Black community, but neither here nor there. We're gonna play it and stop it and play it because I want y'all to see his friend laughing in the background as if something is funny as this man talks about how he overcome his addiction. Look, hold on.
The overdose. My daughter was.
Do me a favor. Like the video first of all. Like the video, and we about to get into it. Okay.
Well, I got tired, like, of the same things, like, you know what I mean.
Wait. Pause. Look at the friend in the background. He already laughing. They asked Young Dro, what made you quit doing pills and doing drugs? Now, before Young Dro could even answer, look at a friend. He already in the background laughing. Now, I get it. He's a comedian, but there's not a funny thing happening right now. Check it out.
I got tired, like, of the same things, like, you know what I mean, like, over and over again, get high and saying I'm not getting high and, you know, repeating the same.
Now, that's a good point. Yams, you hit a good point. Yams said maybe he was lying. Now, that would be a reason to laugh because if you sitting up here telling these people, oh, you know, I got tired of lying, saying I wasn't getting high when I really was, then I can see that. Now I can see the laugh. Now I can see the laugh because right, Yams, hell, he on drugs right now. You know what I mean? Okay, that's the only way. But that would be an inside joke between them. And I ain't even think about that. You're right. Unless, and again, according to Dro, he on here telling everybody he's sober. I'm just saying that's a good point. Thank you, Yams. 7, thank you for the super chat. The Breakfast Club isn't a cult. Of course. Yes, ma'am. Of course. Thank you so much for the super chat, 7. Let's get back into it because the friend laughing down and maybe he lying. Maybe he feel like this nigga lying to the people on the Breakfast Club. I don't know, but look.
Laughing like hell at this man struggle. This man talking about it real, overcoming the real struggle. This man back in there.
And Tip, shut your ugly ass up too because you over there laughing. You laughing, Tip, Tippy Tip, 1-800-TIP. You laughing too. But Tip gonna try to turn it serious, girl. Like he ain't over there laughing with him too.
Because your crew just do nothing but laugh. Like even this now, T.I.'s like, welcome to Sober Dro. Like nobody takes it serious.
But you know what though?
What you say?
A bad pill got him.
Actually,
He's telling the truth. Like, nah, but you know, it was more than that. It was actually I overdosed. You feel what I'm saying? And I used the
look. Look at him in the back. Now he just said in the background it was the last pill that got him. It was a bad pill. That's what the homeboy in the back said. It was a bad pill. Now here go Dro trying. First of all, Dro is so chocolate and beautiful to me. Oh, I love me a chocolate man with long hair with a nice lining and them black lips like he smoked green all day, ganja and Blackie Miles. Even though I don't like the way it smells. I don't know, something about them clean dark skinned niggas. Oh, girl, when they clean too and their skin looks smooth, girl. Something about them. Let's move on. Let's move on.
I used this platform with the thank God to.
Man, what's wrong with you, man?
That's funny.
What's wrong with you? He laughing in the background.
Man,
That's your brother, right? That's your brother.
Crazy, man.
He's a mechanic.
K-Dub.
He's a mechanic. The mechanics always laughing.
K-Dub is a dastardly individual.
So go ahead.
What the hell is a dastardly individual? See what I'm talking about? Girl, y'all be letting T.I. say anything on here.
You almost overdosed.
Yo, I did.
No.
Know what I mean? And all of these things happened. The overdose. My daughter was on drugs, and you know, career-wise, I wasn't where I wasn't where I wanted to be.
Like, what's funny at this part? Again, the only thing I can see is what Yams was saying, unless he lying. Because why is you laughing that he's not saying anything funny? And T.I. laughing too. That's why his locks hanging on by a thread.
What is this? What's up with your man?
Hey, you finna get slapped. Man. I mean, we cool, but I slap the shit out you by laughing.
Oh man,
I'm just telling you.
Hey, you ain't gonna slap me now.
What you want to do?
You ain't gonna slap me.
What you want to do?
You gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Don't let him take you out of your
All right.
Now, I like this one. He said, don't let him take you out your element, but he gonna keep talking, and this one gonna tell him come outside, but he ain't gonna want to go outside. You get it?
Sober Dro. Come on, man.
They don't mean bankhead though. Like,
Hey, listen. Hey, both of y'all. All y'all. Everybody came in there motherfucker with me.
You gotta tell him, come outside. Come outside. He don't want to go outside though. Watch homie in the cashmere sweater. He gonna be like, come out. Look how you looking at him. He gonna say, come outside. Look, watch.
Came in there motherfucker with me. Hey, look. Everybody came in there motherfucker with me. Hey, look. Everybody came in there motherfucker with me. Hey, look. Remember who you came in. Remember what we doing here, man. Come on, man. Let's get this shit together, bro. All right. I'm sorry, guys.
And first of all, Joe, congratulations on being
Absolutely.
2 years.
I would never let a nigga 5'2.5" sit up here. I guess because he got the money. Man, ain't no way. Man, I said, Tip, I bet the piss out you too. Don't play with me, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? I'll pull them dreads out your head. You'll be back with the fade like you used to be. Don't play with me. But I like that Tip did command the room. But Tip was laughing too. I don't see how Tip get the. Now he done turned around and told his partner he'll bet the piss out of him. The partner said, you ain't gonna slap me now. You ain't gonna slap me now. You know, no grown man want to feel like a nigga could tell a nigga slap him. You know, they say that's the biggest disrespect to a man slapping a man. You know, oh, you ain't gonna slap me now. You ain't gonna slap me now. And the other one was telling him to come outside. He ain't want to go outside.
So
yeah, like I was saying,
Three, actually.
Three. I'm approaching 4. You feel what I'm saying? So, like all of these things happened to where it made me want to actually seek something better. You know what I mean? So when I took myself to rehab out in LA, did a couple months out there, and it was cool.
You see him in the back shaking his head? So he must. Now I'm of the belief that Dro lying. Look at his friend in the back shaking his head as he talking about he on 3 to 4 years sober. Look,
happened to where it made me want to actually seek something better. You know what I mean? So when I took myself to rehab out in LA, did a couple months out there, and it was cool.
now I'm starting to believe it. Yams, I'm believing it. Now I believe he probably shaking his head because he know they popped the pill right before they walked in there. Now, allegedly, I don't know. Dro say he going on 4 years sober. But now I'm looking at it different since Yam said that. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? I got back out and I was still tempted to live that kind of life, but I saw what was in front of me and I was like, this is more valuable than what's behind me.
What?
Well, I got.
Now, why is this important? I came into this originally saying, because this is the truth. This is the God honest truth, y'all. Let's say for all intents and purposes, he's not lying and he is sober. Let's say that Dro has been sober for going on 4 years. If that is the case, and this man behind you laughing, even if everything he laugh at is a joke, he always laughing at jokes, that is not a friend you want around you, because people will act like they're cheering for you and really be pulling for your demise. You know what I mean? And honestly, if I'm trying to battle sobriety and I got a friend who is not real supportive and laugh at everything, I don't need you around me. So for that, if Dro is telling the truth and he's going on 4 years sober, Dro need to get rid of that nigga. Dro, everybody can't go with you. Listen, let me tell y'all something. When you become successful in anything, and listen, don't think that because you're not rich, you're not successful. It's somebody around you right now thinking that you got more than what you got and looking at you, you know what I mean? Looking at you like you're doing it extremely well. You may not see it, but it's somebody around you right now, somebody you know, think that you're doing extremely well. And this is the point. It's not about being rich. It's not about being like famous or anything like that. There are going to be people around you who are going to play like they really support you and care about you, but they really resent you. So I'm telling you guys it's not just on the level of fame and fortune and all that. I'm telling you right now, you could have just went bought an outfit, a car. Girl, you could have just went bought a pair of shoes. It's somebody around you saying, oh, she thinks she all that. But hey, girl, I love your shoes. You see what I'm saying? You could have just went bought a new watch, it don't matter. You could have put your child in a sport and they can't put their kids in a sport. And I'm telling you now, it's somebody sitting around you that's acting like they're happy for you, but in the background saying, oh, he think he that. He think he this and that and the third. She thinks she, you could have went on a vacation. It's somebody around you acting like they cool with you that really is hating on you. But this is the perk. It's typically somebody close to you, and the point is everybody can't go. So if Dro is telling the truth, Dro needs to lose this nigga. Because if you're going to stay sober, if Dro is telling the truth, if you want to stay sober, you're going to have to move people like him from around you. Now, I never thought about the other side of it. Maybe he's lying, and that's why the friend laughing. And if he is lying, and that's why the friend laughing, then it is what it is. It just is what it is. But y'all need to keep, everybody can't go with you. Everybody's not going to elevate with you. There's a reason why people are removed from your circle. You need to follow that. Don't try to jump in between and try to mess up the divine earth trying to repair what's going on in your life. You need to let it go. It could be your mom, it could be your pa, it could be your greedy grandma, your sister, your brother, hell. Unfortunately, sometimes even your child. You can't let the divine earth interfere. You cannot interfere with what the earth is trying to do for you. Sometimes you can't bring everybody. Just sometimes. Now, like I say, unless Dro lying and that's why the friend laughing, then Dro, you can't get mad talking about you gonna slap the boy because that boy know y'all just popped the perk before y'all walk through the door. Okay? Now, right after this, Dro apologized to his friend. Dro apologized to his friend right after this, and I was like, well, maybe he thought about it and was like, yo, this not cool, boom, boom, boom. But he apologized to his friend, and I thought that was grown man of him because it is a big nationally syndicated radio show, and you did embarrass him, Dro. So Dro wants to apologize to his friend. Let's get into it. Hold on.
That's my dog.
Absolutely.
Hey, man, I want to apologize to my friend. I got beside myself. I shouldn't have took feelings to that. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't
That's my dude
happened.
right there, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna be slapping no goddamn body.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
man, hey man, it's all
That's
good.
my dog. That's my dog.
Hey man,
You know what I'm
listen.
saying?
Hey man, we all.
He said that's his friend. Most men don't use that word, so that must be somebody he been cool with, been knowing for a long time. Let me tell y'all something. I think that was grown of him to apologize because even though listen again, if Dro is sober, I don't blame him for having the reaction that he had because I'm really trying to talk about something that really messed me up and how I overcame it. And you think this shit funny. Like there's a time and a place. This is if Dro is telling the truth about being sober. I don't blame the reaction that he had. But I do think I think it's great that he apologized to his friend, but it should be a mutual apology. You know, I'm sorry too, bro. I shouldn't have laughed. Boom, boom, boom. Unless, like I said, Dro lying and he done popped the pill before he walked through there. But I thought it was even though I still thought it was commendable for him to come in and say, you know what, because I embarrassed you on TV, on the radio, and everybody gonna hear this. Let me apologize to you on the radio. Because listen, this dude is a comedian. I went and looked at his Instagram page and he's funny. He's really funny, actually. So that could affect his brand. And I thought it was very nice that Dro apologized because, you know what I'm saying? This man is some sort of a public figure as well, too. Now look at Tip with the shoestring dreads. Look at Tip.
We all here together. We came here together. We're gonna leave here together. We're gonna grow together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know,
I just had to make that.
So we're gonna have good times, we're gonna have bad times.
Absolutely.
You know, but one thing we ain't gonna have is no broke times. I can tell you
Never again.
No, sir.
You know, Tip just won that doggone that lawsuit money. So Tip said we ain't gonna have no broke times. I ain't mad at your Tippy Tip. I ain't mad at your Tippy Tip. But let me just say this, y'all. Listen, 71 million. Yeah, girl. Now we trying to wait to see when the check clear. The check ain't cleared yet. The check ain't cleared yet, but they say they trying to wait to see when the check clear. Let me also make this clear. What's the little girl name? The daughter, Zanique. Zanique went got her a new car, girl. A brand new Benz. And the people were saying, oh, she got that car. Cause the check cleared, and Tiny had to let the people know, girl, the check ain't cleared yet. Girl, they're not gonna see that money no time soon. Just like Cardi B won with Tasha K and ain't seen a dime of that money yet for real. That don't go like that. Look, this the video of Zanique getting a new car.
You put it? Put it there?
Yeah, for sure. I got it. I'll take care of it.
Car status. Y'all see her? Thank you. Oh, she's pretty. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, you see it.
That's a pretty car. Don't Zanique and her boyfriend have her baby daddy or something have a podcast? Because Zanique could have very well bought her own car. This ain't the lawsuit money. This ain't the lawsuit money. We know that because the money ain't hit yet. She could have went bought her own car, or maybe Tip know the money coming and Tiny know the money coming, and they decided, you know, you'd have been an OMG girl all your life. We ain't never paid you, so at least we could do is buy you a car. Girl, they still rapping? What they do? Rappers sing, the OMG girls. Sipping the hot tea say, they just dropped a new single. They still got songs and things? Girl, what they do? Rappers sing. I'm telling you, every time I think of the OMG girls, I be thinking about the other girls. Show stopping. We in the car, we ride slow. We doing things that the girls don't do. You know, the whisper girls. We in the back, in a Cadillac. And blah, 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 da, la, la, da, da, do. We show stopping. That's the type of tease I think about when I see them. They like a diet TLC? Oh. Tasha K making payments. Cardi receives her money in installments. Go ahead on, girl. Go ahead on. But either way, Cardi is not seeing $4 million up front. And I'm pretty sure she spent, because listen, you know who did get their money up front? The lawyer. Cardi had to pay out her pocket for them lawyers. Remember when Tasha K came on here, was like, girl, stop going back to court. You ain't doing nothing but feeding the lawyers. Oh, yeah. So either way, even if she's making payments, she's not getting all that money off the cup. And this is a whole this is a whole doggone company. So you know they about to try to sit up there and act like they ain't trying to pay right off the bat. That's $71 million. Yeah, that was a fake. When she said it, that was when Wells Fargo and one of them banks was having an issue with the accounts. That wasn't real. They didn't draw $3.9 million from an account. But I will say this, Tasha K, I caught on to that heifer. You got on here and said you checked your account after the lawsuit and said, let's talk about it. Tasha K said she checked her account after the lawsuit and saw that they had withdrew $3.9 million and she got scared. Now, me as a broke heifer like me, if somebody would have said they withdrew $3.9 million from my account, I'd have said, girl, I know you lying because I know I ain't got it. You know what I mean? Let's talk about it. Tasha K said, this is what happened about the 3.9. It was Wells Fargo. One of them banks had a glitch in the system, remember? And they were saying that they was taking money. Everybody's account, was negative. Tasha K said that she checked her account and it said 3.9 million in the negative. They took 3.9 out of the account and Tasha got scared. Now me, knowing that my Navy Federal don't have 300,000, girl, if I'd have checked my account and it said 3.9 million was gone, I'd have said, girl, stop playing with me, Navy Federal. Stop playing with me. You know what I mean? But Tasha got scared. Tasha, how much money you got in your account, girl? Tasha, I caught that. But nah, that was just the glitch in the system. But why is this important? They haven't gotten the money yet, and Zanique got a car, and people was assuming it was the money. No, they haven't gotten the money yet. Now it's either one or two things. Zanique bought her own car because she's successful. In her own right. Or Tippy Tip said the money on the way, and you know how Negroes do. They get to go and buy stuff, putting it on credit because they know the money coming. Something like that. Girl, nice call. Yep, it is a nice call. Let's move on. Like I said, Podro, hopefully he's not lying and he really is sober. Because if not, Dro, you done got us all messed up. Let's go get Ray J versus let's get into Diddy's 6 new charges. So apparently Diddy got 6 new charges added to him. But before we get into that, I want to show y'all this too. Bow Wow. Wait, what else I said I wanted to talk about that wasn't on the docket? Hold on. It was something I said I wanted to talk about that wasn't on the docket. Stand by. I want to get that before I forget. Before we get into Diddy. Oh, Jason Lee. Jason Lee, girl. So tell me why Jason Lee had went on here. No, you know what? I can talk about this later on. I can talk about this later. Let's do it later. Let's do it later this evening. I don't want to do it this morning because I don't want to be too long. Yeah, let's do it later on. Let's move on. Let's go to Diddy. So Diddy received 6 new charges. And Bow Wow goes and do an interview and was talking about how the party scene is dead now because ain't nobody throwing no after parties. Let's get the Bow Wizzle up here. Let's get the Bow Wizzle. Bow Wizzle, when they did an interview and said they just had a doggone awards show and ain't nobody wanted to do no party. Now what's going on? Why they don't want to do a party, Bow Wizzle? Let's get Bow Wizzle on here.
Just never thought I'd see it like this. Like, nah. He's like the gatekeeper to the game, to the point to where what weekend just passed? Like BET Award weekend, it didn't like the past 2. They just didn't feel right because there was no motion, there was no parties, there was nowhere to go. Like,
let's be very specific between parties and freak offs.
No, the industry, like the parties that we attend, like there's me, the Terraces,
I left before 1. I never stayed. I've only been to 2 parties and I've never seen a freak off.
Yeah, but it shows, and once again, I'm separating it, right? I'm talking about him as the artist, the person, right? How monumental.
Let me pause right here, Roxy, because that's Roxy from 106 and Park. Girl, the girl Allie Carter said when they be saying that they left the party early, they be lying. That's what the girl Allie Carter said. So I don't know. Tell me, I left before 1. Did you, Roxy? Let's move on.
It's how important he was to the culture because I said, Jermaine, there's no parties. Every year, dude had the fest, and you feel it. It's like a hole. It's like, damn, we ain't going. He was just such a gatekeeper for him. The liquor in the clubs, he was everything hip hop. You know what I mean? So for that to die out, it's like you just would have never thought. And especially when you look at somebody as like somebody you study, somebody you idolize, somebody who you looked at like, yo, when it comes to hustle, when it comes to business and how to run your shit, it's like he was the guy that every young hustler looked up to and wanted to either be like or wanted to, man, I'm gonna pass this nigga. Like I want to pass this nigga. Like he just step your hustle game up. You know what I mean? So it's sad and it's messed up that, we gotta witness this in this time, but it's fucked up.
And his kids, I mean, we gotta sympathize with them too.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. Never. Just never thought I'd see it like this. Like, nah. He's like the gatekeeper to the game.
The fact that he keep calling Diddy the gatekeeper when some of us been telling y'all he's a gatekeeper and he's saying it in a positive light. No, Diddy's whole position, him, Jay-Z, who on the West Coast, Dr. Dre, is a very select few of Negroes they're allowed to be extremely successful. 50 Cent, another one, they're gatekeepers. Gatekeepers meaning they make sure they pick and choose who comes in and out. Not only do they pick and choose who comes in and out, they are reporting back to the powers that be. Boule, advisor to the king. That's who these people are. Boule. That's what the boule means. Advisors to the king. Google gonna tell you something else. Boule, the original term, was advisors to the king. Their job, if they become extremely successful, they could do whatever they want to the people down at the bottom, but they have to report back and do dirty things for the powers that be. Now, Bow Wow 49 around here talking about he missed the parties. Shouldn't you be at home with your child? And she's so cute. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Gatekeeper was the right term to use. That was the right term to use because, girl, we're not gonna act like if you didn't go through Diddy at a point, especially. I want to say, when did Biggie die? 97. So I want to say from 97 to what we in 2024? 97 to like the mid 2000s, the mid 2010s. If you didn't go through Diddy on the East Coast, you didn't get through. On the West Coast, if you didn't go through Dr. Dre, you didn't get through. Because remember, what's his name fell off? Suge Knight fell off, but Diddy reigned. If you didn't go through Dre on the West Coast, you didn't get through. If you didn't go through Jermaine Dupri in the South at a point, you didn't get through. I'm trying to think who else was on here popping like that was doing extremely, extremely well. Put them in the comments. It was like a handful of black people. If you didn't go through them, you didn't get through. And these people are boule, advisors to the king. It's the same thing in basketball. LeBron James. Most of those players, if you notice, never wanted beef with LeBron James. Birdman, another one. If you didn't go through Birdman, you didn't get through. Yes, if you didn't go through Timberland, you didn't get through. Barry Gordy had it on lock by himself, damn near in the 60s, in the 50s. It's a certain group of people that you have to go through in order to get through. Ooh, girl, Tip Renee, you better talk. You better talk. But see, look, let me add this part. I want to get Tip Renee comment up here. You on it, girl. Hold on, did I pass it up? Tip Renee says, that's why Trina and Trick think people got to go through them, girl. The problem with that is, don't nobody got to go through them. That's what, see, they seen other people. You know what I mean? Quincy Jones is another one. Yes, they seen how other people had the power, and Trina and Trick thought they was gonna have the same power on the ground down here in Miami. And the fact of the matter is, girl, the girls ain't never had to go through you. That's why the city girls didn't go through you. The city girls went smooth around you. As a matter of fact, Trina, the city girls went around you and you felt so played, you went and tried to work with them. Let's talk about it. You went and worked with them because you realized, I don't know why you didn't catch that tea from the beginning. I talk about this on Love and Hip Hop Miami all the time. Y'all are not who y'all think y'all is. Trina and Trick is not who they think they are. And I hate that people, and some people, not all the people, because the Miami people be pulling up telling me that nobody gives them that type of position. But some people really be around them thinking like Bobby Lights. They really be around there thinking that they people got that type of power. Girl, ain't nobody coming through Trina and Trick. Slinky Neck. Right, Deja. Ain't nobody coming through Slinky Neck and Trick. Girl, please. Anyways, but where was I going with this? Listen. Carisha, her goddaughter, when that happened? When she christened her last year? Girl, you can't christen a grown woman. Girl, when was the christening ceremony? Last year. You know, black people like to say that's my godchild and they ain't had no christening ceremony. Girl, black people just do anything. You know, oh, that's my godchild. Oh, for real? When you christened her? Oh, we ain't christened her. But, you know, the mama said when she had the baby, I told the mama I was going to be the godmama. And the mama was like, okay, it just be a mutual agreement. Girl, we don't be going down to the church house for real, getting the people to rub the stuff on the baby head. Y'all know how that go. Y'all know how it go. We don't go down to the church and let them people rub the stuff on our baby head like they did for Simba. Remember on Lion King? Remember how they rubbed the dirt on Simba's forehead when they were saying he gonna be the king? We don't be doing that, girl. It just be a mutual agreement. You want to be her godmother? Yes. Okay. Listen. We just making a mutual agreement, girl. Godchild, girl, please. Girl, please. Yup. Look. And Tamara talks and don't, but still be appointed to the role. Facts. Because look, my best friend, I'm the godmother to her first child, and she's the godmother to mine. Girl, we ain't go down to no ceremony and have no people bless them churn and all of that. Girl, we ain't do all of that. We did not. It was just a mutual agreement. Oh, you gonna be the godmother of my child? Yeah. All right, cool. And vice versa. Girl, please. Girl, going down to the church and let the people do the thing. Girl, we not doing all that. It's just a verbal agreement. But mad day come. That bitch ain't my baby godmama. Yes, she is, girl. It's already set in stone. Now let's move on. Listen. But there were a lot of gatekeepers at one time. The new gatekeepers, I don't know who they are because I don't follow the industry no more. But at a time when I did, when they were actually making music, because they don't make that no more, there were a certain group of people that you had to go through in order to get in. And we all know Diddy was the East Coast. Dre was the West Coast. Snoop is the new gatekeeper. I hope y'all know that. I hope y'all know Snoop done sold y'all ass up the road, but that's a whole nother story. Snoop, not Master P, Birdman. Master P wasn't never the gatekeeper because they got him up out of there. He was too independent. But sorry about that. Busta Rhymes. Oh, Krista girl, go lay down. Busta? You talking about Oxtail Busta? You talking about gonna make your body wet? That Busta? Oxtail and curry goat Busta? Girl. Busta ain't the gatekeeper of nothing but his booty. Do you hear me, girl? Please. Busta ain't. Maybe, I don't know. Riri, you on here? He might be the gatekeeper to the Jamaicans. Get Riri, our resident cousin. Riri was Busta the gatekeeper to the Jamaicans. Do the Jamaicans gotta go through Busta Oxtail? Maybe the Jamaicans gotta go through him. I don't know. If you're Jamaican and you're on here, tap in. Maybe he I think that's what it is. It's the Jamaicans. Shout out to the Jamaicans. If y'all going through Busta Buzz, Oxtail, Curry Goat, Neck Buster. Okay, Riri said no, he not. Okay, so yeah, we back to where we was. I didn't think so, cousin. I ain't think so because I was like, ain't no way. Girl, who going through Buster? Girl, who is going through Buster? Nobody. But yup, Jermaine Dupri. Listen, this how you know. Listen. This is how you know who is the gatekeepers. When they have them labels and they have everybody flock to them. So whenever Diddy threw a party, everybody pulled up. Whenever Jermaine Dupri threw a party, everybody pulled up. Every time you see Dre and all them people, everybody flock to them. Those are your boule gatekeepers. So when Bow Wizzle is on here talking about gatekeeping, yes, that's exactly what he's talking about. He is a gatekeeper, and so is all these other people. Now, I want to get into these 6 charges. Yes, they collaborate. Yes, they do. Oh, yes, they do. They definitely collaborate, but they basically feds and snitches is what they is. But everybody ain't ready to talk about this. Everybody ain't ready to talk about it. They feds and snitches. And so is, what's his name? LeBron James. LeBron. He's also a person that is a gatekeeper to the culture, to the basketball people. Y'all ain't ready for that conversation. Now I want to get into Diddy's 6 charges. Hold on, let me pull Diddy charges up. So Diddy has 6 new charges. 4 of them allegedly coming from men's. The Schmins is filing charges on the Diddler. On the diddler, the men are filing charges, as they should. If he took your booty, then you should be filing charges too. As a matter of fact, anybody on here from New York, girl, if you passed in front the door at the studio, put your name on the paperwork too. Hell, we might as well. I'm trying to think if I was up there in New York when Diddy was popping. Did I go up there? Shit, what year that was? No, that wasn't. No, well, I would know. I ain't got no chance. But if you're around here and you done been around there, girl, put your name on the paperwork. It says Diddy hit with 6 new sexual assault cases, with 4 of the allegations coming from men. Victims claim he allegedly drugged them and threatened to unalive them if they told. What? Neighbors, Diddy cannot catch a break. A few weeks ago, we reported about Tony Busby, a Texas-based attorney who claimed to represent 120 of Diddy's alleged SA victims. Now Busby has filed 6 new cases against Diddy, and they are disturbing. They are very disturbing, to say the least. 6 of the cases, with 4 of them coming from men, claim that Diddy SA'd them spanning from 95 to 2021. In each case, they claim Diddy sexually violated them and then threatened them with violence if they told. One of the male victims claims he was 16 when Diddy allegedly groped him by his privates at a party after the boy showed interest in the music industry. Another male victim says he was working security at Diddy's party when he was unknowingly drugged and raped by Diddy and other men. Gene Deal, did he ever do that to you? I'm just asking. The 2 other male victims claim Diddy forced them to perform oral sex against them with their will. What? How did he force you? Did he put a gun to your head? One of the female victims claims she met Diddy at a promo party for the Notorious B.I.G. music video, One More Chance, in 1995. Diddy asked her to talk and they met in the bathroom. Red flag. She thought they would actually talk. Red flag. But he began to kiss her. Red flag. When she stopped him, he allegedly hit her and began to SA her. Another woman claims he SA'd her and her friend when she was just 19 in 2004. He allegedly drugged them and forced them to have S with each other and him. When he was done, he allegedly threatened to harm them if they ran and told. What y'all think? Ladies, if a man asks you to talk and you got to meet him in the bathroom, don't go. I mean, unless you want to, and again, this is not, hear me out. I'm not saying, because this is what I would tell my child. I'm not making excuses for abusers. They should be put under the jail. Prison is what they should be doing. However, I'm gonna tell you what I would tell my daughter. If a man asks you, or anybody asks you to come and have a conversation, and it is in a bathroom or behind any closed doors where you are isolated from everybody else, don't go. Okay? That's just me. That's just me. And I'm not saying that if a person is victimized, that it's their fault. No, I'm just saying we want to prevent these things because we can't prevent the abusers, but we can try to curtail some things that make sure we won't be, you know what I mean, victims. So just don't go. Now, put a 1 in the chat if y'all think these claims are legit. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all think the people just reaching at this point. Put a 1 in the chat. Victim 1's claim. Doe claims he bumped into Combs during the Hamptons event, taking a photo with the Bad Boy Entertainer founder, which was including in the filing. I'm sorry. They began to discuss Doe's interest in the music industry, moving to a private area where the conversation took an expected turn for the worse. Okay, y'all got the ones that somebody say 1s and 2s. Okay. Where was I? Oh, for the worse. The lawsuit claims Combs allegedly told Doe to drop his pants and said, "Don't you want to break into the business?" Oh, the lawsuit claims that Combs then grabbed John Doe's with his hands and began squeezing and feeling the teen's. Afterwards, Combs allegedly told Doe that his people would be in touch. The alleged encounter continues to humiliate and cause shame. Those lawsuit claims. You know what it gives me? Remember Donald Trump said, grab him by the pussy. Remember that? Because you know, rich people feel like they can do whatever they want. And for the most part, they can because a lot of people be okay with it. But maybe sometimes they're not. It's giving Donald Trump tease. Because I am who I am, I could do it. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Victim number 2, the Jane Doe alleges Combs instructed the women to imbibe more drinks and cocaine that he had prepared for them on a table. What the fuck does imbibe mean? Anyway, Combs continued getting gradually more aggressive with the 2 women and eventually began forcibly touching them without consent. The lawsuit states when they resisted, Combs ordered Ms. Doe's friend to perform oral on him, or else he would have them both unalived. Oh my. The woman says Combs ignored her attempts to resist and forced her to take off her clothes under threat of violence. Once she was undressed, Combs forced himself on her and began to SA her. Combs fondled, molested, and ultimately raped Ms. Doe, all while she was begging him to stop, the lawsuit states. According to the complaint, Combs told the woman he would be leaving the room, but she had to stay alone in the dark, otherwise she would be unalived. After 30 minutes, a security guard told her she could leave, and she fled the hotel, her lawsuit states. Wow. Wow, this is crazy. Victim number 3, Doe claims he awoke in a bedroom paralyzed. Oh, is it Baby Earl? Unable to move, speak, or fight. Oh my God, y'all know they say that's what the Baby Earl was. He distinctly recalls seeing Combs above him naked and one during the assault. The lawsuit claims during this time, plaintiff was sodomized by at least 3 men. Oh my God. Was Mace one of them? And let me tell y'all something too. See them billionaires, when you got that type of money and access, regular sex don't work for you no more. Head don't work for you no more. You got to do something way bigger because your appetite done got bigger. That's crazy. Victim number 4. The 4th lawsuit comes from John Doe, who claims Combs SA'd him at Macy's flagship department store in Manhattan in May of 2008. The man claims he worked as an advisor for Echo Clothing, a rival to Sean Combs' Sean John line, and said he had previously met Combs on numerous occasions. Doe, who is now based in Ohio, claims he was inside the Macy's stockroom when Combs entered the space with 3 bodyguards. Doe claims he was suddenly struck in the back of the neck. Oh, God, falling to his knees. Combs approached plaintiff while plaintiff was still on his hands and knees and said, "Suck my you-know-what." Echo referring to the clothing line that plaintiff worked for, the lawsuit claims. Combs thereafter forced his into the plaintiff's mouth and proceeded to forcefully and brutally orally. Oh, because he worked for the company? Oh my God. Victim number 5. By the second drink, the man claims that he felt extremely ill and leaned against his truck for support, later claiming he believed the drink was drugged. While the security guard felt sick, Combs allegedly approached him and pushed him into an open van. Not a van, not the kidnapping van. The lawsuit claims that Combs held down and overpowered the man, who struggled to escape due to the effects of the drugs in his system. Combs allegedly SA'd the man, according to the lawsuit, all the while dismissing plaintiff's pleas for help by repeatedly saying, "You'll be all right." In the years since, the man says, while he considers himself an all-American guy, there is not a day goes by without the thoughts of the traumatic incident. Oh, wow. The last victim, victim number 6. The 6th lawsuit came from Jane Doe, who claims that she attended promo party for the Notorious B.I.G.'s music video, One More Chance, and at Elks Plaza in June 1995. While dancing with friends, the woman claims Combs took an interest in her and asked her to speak somewhere privately. She agreed, and they headed into a bathroom where Combs allegedly began kissing the woman. Feeling uncomfortable and confused, Doe asked him to slow down believing they were there to talk. The lawsuit claims instead Combs advanced aggressively. When Doe attempted to pull away, he violently struck her, slamming her head against the wall and they stopped. Doe claims that Combs hit her again before essaying her. Afterward, He allegedly threatened her, saying, "You better not tell anyone about this or you will disappear." Oh, my Lord. You know, listen. I don't even know what to say. I'm trying to see how to say what I want to say. People, let me say this. People knew who Diddy was before all these allegations. Not the victims. I'm talking about like his colleagues. They all knew who he was and what he did. Roxy could sit on here talking about, "Oh, I went to the Diddy party, but I left before 1 o'clock, blah, blah, blah." Everybody knew what this man was doing, and everybody was aiding and abetting the bull. Okay. And I feel like these victims are finally coming out because obviously they couldn't say nothing before. But now that they're coming out, it looks like to some people, they'll feel like, oh, this cloud chasing or oh, they lying. But to be completely honest, how it works is the same way with Denzel, Obama. These two people have been named recently from Allie Carter as somebody who abused them, right? The masses of us don't want to believe that, so we shun Allie Carter. We say she lying. We say she did that and the third. Even with the Jay-Z thing with what's the girl name? Jaguar Wright. Jaguar Wright came out saying Jay-Z and Beyonce are devils. They this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. And the masses of us around here calling this girl a lie. And then this is what happens. Once the door is open where people can actually come out and tell their stories, it's going to flood open. It's going to flood open. And everybody's going to come out with their stories of how they were abused. And then it's going to look like it's cloud chasing, but it's really not. Because us as the public do not give people a safe space to say what happened to them. They just don't. The girl Allie Carter was in the video of Run This Town Tonight. She telling y'all, listen, Jay-Z, Diddy, Beyonce, Obama, Denzel, all of these people are monsters behind the scenes. She's in the video. You can see it. And we still got people say, as long as she's saying Diddy, don't nobody got nothing to say, because right now it's the norm to attack Diddy. But now that she's going toward these other people, everybody want to say the girl is a liar. She's delusional. Jaguar Wright is delusional. Everybody is delusional. But it's not that they're delusional. It's that you don't want to believe that your person or the person you admire. I ain't gonna say idolize. So even though a lot of y'all do. Y'all don't want to believe that the person that you admire could be this person. So now it makes people who really are victims scared to come out. It makes people who really are victims afraid to come out because they already know y'all going to try to take their heads off. Until the media tells you it's okay, y'all. Now we know that they're real. Because it really be the media. The media tells y'all how to feel about these people. They tell y'all when to love them and they tell y'all when to hate them. Let's talk about it. The media tells y'all when to love them and when to hate them. Most people do not have an independent thought outside of what the mass media tells them. That's why if somebody comes out and say, "Hey, one of your faves assaulted me," most people is going to say, because the media didn't tell you that you can turn against them yet. Right now, they still on the fact that they want you to love them. But once the media gets tired of the person and ready to throw the person away, they're going to start putting out all their teas. And then the media is going to tell you, "Hey, girl, yeah, he is a monster." And then all of y'all, just like with Diddy, all of the people who was discounting this person and discounting that person going to come back and be like, "Oh, yeah, they was right." And some people won't even admit it. We got to start thinking outside of what the media tells us. I don't think that this girl will come out here and make these allegations. I'm not talking about Jaguar Wright thing, because Jaguar Wright, most of her allegations are not things she experienced herself. Allie Carter is telling you things that she experienced herself through these people. And most people are not believing her because the media hadn't told you yet. We got to stop doing that. We got to stop doing that. We have to stop doing that. Thank you, Pure Joy, for the super chat. Boo, if he ain't have a blicky on me and my friend cocked and ready, ain't no way. We walking out of there, maybe scratched up, but nevertheless, we out of there. Listen, I'm windmilling, girl, please. And I don't care if I get beat up, but I'm a windmill till I get knocked out. Girl, That's just me. You know what I mean? I'm windmilling. If you ain't got no blicky, I'm windmilling. Down to the ground, literally. Down to the ground. I'm windmilling. I ain't playing. Hell, if Obama was involved, Secret Service had to have accompanied him. Presidents, and presidents don't travel alone ever. Yes, listen, it's a collaborative effort. It's a collaborative effort. That's how it goes. R. Kelly couldn't even read, so he can't book no flights. Who you think was doing all of the helping and recruiting the girls? Y'all get the likes up, like the video. Get the likes up. This is the facts. It's hard, it's harsh, and a lot of people might feel like they disagree with me, but you don't disagree with me for real. You just don't want to admit it. These are the facts. Most people are sheep. Let me say that again. If it's not you, don't take offense, because if you take offense, then it's you. Most people are sheep. The government, celebrities, and the powers that be know this. This is why they are able to control the mass populations. This is also why when people get coats, remember, what's the boy down there in Waco, Texas, the clear boy, the other clear man? We see when they get coats, you ever wonder why they hurry up and go unalive them people with the coats? Because they don't want nobody else to have the minds of the people. They want to be the only ones who have the minds of the people. That's why they prosecute and unalive cult leaders like that. Don't think about the church. The church is an extension of the powers that be. So you going right the way they want you to go. They ain't tripping on the church. But let you try to be a cult leader. Jimmy Swagger, yes, all of them. Listen. There's a reason why they hurry up and get them up out of there. Because they got to be the only ones with the control over the masses. David Koresh. Yes, that's his name. David Koresh. He had a good documentary. I mean, not documentary, a thing on Netflix about him. So look, these are the facts. It's harsh, but it's true. Most people are sheep. Most people are sheep. I would say out of 100% of the mass population, 90% of 85. I'm going to go with 85. 85% of the population are sheep. You don't think unless the media tells you what to think. You don't make your decision unless they tell you what decision to make. And as a matter of fact, we enforce the whole group thing situation because we then will bash somebody for having an independent thought. That's how it goes. For instance, we're going through it now with politics. We all know most Negroes been Democrats since the 60s. We know that. But now that some black people are switching over to Republican, you get shamed for switching over to Republican because how dare you think differently from the mass of us? We're sheep. We're all supposed to think alike. These are the facts. Oh, listen, you think the Republicans on the island, girl, the people who don't vote like me, oh, girl, they want my head off my shoulders. Do you hear me? How dare you not vote? We all supposed to think alike and do the same thing. You supposed to vote, voodoo. We're all voting. Why are you not voting? You don't get to not vote. Girl, you ain't even voting because you really want to vote. You're voting because everybody else doing it. The mass majority of people are sheep. And I don't care what color you is. The mass majority of people are sheep. And people who think independently are bashed. They are pushed to the side, and they are made to seem crazy. They gave them a name, conspiracy theorists and things of that nature. You know what I mean? So this is how it goes. Because we are so controlled by entertainment, the industry, the media, politics, church, everybody has a string. There's a puppet master above everybody's head, and everybody got strings pulling up on the puppet master, pulling up on the puppets. And they tell you what to think. They tell you how to think. They tell you what to do. They tell you how to do what you do. So all the way up until recently, the media told you to love Diddy. Even though every single artist that came out and told y'all how Diddy done did them wrong with publishing. Then it came out and told y'all how Diddy did them wrong with this, that, and the third. Then it came out and told, hell, the boy from Miami who was in in making a band. That boy done came on here and cried real tears to y'all and told y'all how Diddy ruined his life. But the media didn't tell you not to like Diddy no more. And what often happens is once the media spill all their teas and say, hey, now it's time for y'all to like them. Not like them now. I know we told y'all to like them, but it's your time now. Not like them. Now we got to go back to the Freddie P's. You get it? Now we got to go back to the people who are thinking independently, saying, hey, I get it. Y'all like this person, but this person is not a good person. Now we got to go back and say, oh, snap. We were wrong. But it's not that you were wrong. You don't think for yourself. The media didn't tell you not to like them no more. Why is this important? Allie Carter brought up Obama being a predator. She brought up Biden being a predator. She brought up Jay-Z, Beyonce. Now listen, when Jag said it, most of y'all, Jag is a liar. Jag is a liar. Jag is a liar. Well, Allie Carter has personal experience with Jay-Z and Beyonce. And she's saying the same thing. Now, let me ask y'all a question. Because again, the media hadn't told y'all to not like Jay-Z and Beyonce yet. Because it's coming. So right now, the media is still telling you to like these people. So let's get Jaguar off the table. Allie Carter done got on here and told y'all personally, cried, gave y'all details of things that you would never know. So we can't sit up here and say the girl lying unless this heifer got the imagination of a goddamn god. I don't see how she could be making this stuff up. Allie Carter came on here and told y'all that Jay-Z, Biden, Obama, all these people literally abused the hell out of her as a child, not a grown adult, a child. Not only that, she told y'all that these people do this to a whole host of children, not adults. Listen, children. Now you heard it, I heard it, we all done heard it. But the problem is the media ain't told us to believe Allie Carter yet. You get it? But soon as the media tell you Denzel, oh yeah, I forgot Lil City. She did say Denzel too. Now that one gonna give a lot of people heart attacks. But look, the media ain't told you not to like these people yet. So guess what everybody doing? Being the sheep that they are and calling this girl a lie. Now it's one thing to say Jag a lie, because I get that. But this girl ain't never had no history of lying to y'all. So why would she lie to y'all? Why would she lie to y'all? Help me out. Why would a girl who you've never seen before just automatically come out and lie to y'all? She don't have a history of lying to y'all. So why do y'all think she's lying? You don't think that she's lying. The media hadn't told you not to listen. The media hadn't told you that these people are bad yet. But once they do, because it's coming, then watch all of these sheep think that they have this profound situation like, oh my God, I just had an epiphany. That girl wasn't lying. No. The media told you. It's time to hate them now. So while we sitting around here dragging Diddy 5 years ago, if I would have told y'all Diddy did X, Y, and Z, y'all would have said y'all lying. Hell, Jaguar Wright been saying the same thing about Diddy and Jay-Z for 5-10 years. Nobody ain't believed the girl. Now, Allie Carter came and corroborated and went into extensive detail of the things that these people do behind the scenes. And now but the masses of us still haven't been told to believe her. You get it? Right, Dr. Thomas, the media doesn't acknowledge her story at all. At all. But let this be a lesson to the people out here in the world. I too was a person who was a sheep. I too was a person who did and it's subconscious. This is not on your foreconscious. This is all subconscious. What happens? I didn't believe that I was being a sheep, just following the go along, get along type Kwame Brown type tease. But I was. But I come up out of that. And coming up out of that, people say things like, oh, here she goes. She a conspiracy theorist. She always goes far, blah, blah, blah. And I embrace it. As a matter of fact, I need to give me a shirt and a hat that say proud conspiracy theorist. I embrace it because I see things way differently from the masses. So it's cool. But you got to understand this. I felt so stupid realizing how much them people had control over my brain and even my activities and everything. That made me feel horrible. So whenever some of us, because all of us not gonna wake up, 85% will always be sheep. That's just what it is. 85% of America. I don't care what color you is. I don't care where you come from. 85% of America will always be sheep. But there are going to be some awakenings coming along. And when they do, they're going to feel outed. You're going to feel outcast, blah, 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 blah. And that's okay. You're not the crazy one. It's the ones following the sheep. It's the sheep following the shepherd. You get it? Now, I believe these victims, and y'all think that 120 is ridiculous. You listen, over all the years that Diddy done been out here doing the things that he doing, it's probably way more than that. It's probably way more than that. Girl, please. The Don says, but aren't conspiracies coming true though? Yes. They unfold, all of them unfolding right before our eyes. The controlling of the weather is true. We just seen that with the hurricanes. Diddy is true. We just seen that. Trafficking is true. We just seen that. All of these conspiracy theories, child. Poisoning the food is true. All of this is coming to light. Even the panorama, even the shots, even COVID. All of those things. Remember they called us anti-vaxxers? All of that's coming true. The aliens they lied about for years. Man, come on, man. It's all coming true. But the media hadn't told them to believe it yet. So that's how it go. That's how it go. That's how it go. I was telling y'all about the AI stuff. I said, hey man, that AI gonna control us. I don't even use the AI on my phone. Matter of fact, I've been unplugged Alexa here about 2 years ago. And I ain't never plugged her back in, even though I know she probably could still hear. But I unplugged her 2 years ago. The tunnels, yes, all of that stuff is coming true. All of that stuff is coming true, but you know, we weird. So it is what it is. Like I say, y'all, I believe these victims because all of them are coming out now because they didn't have a safe space to come out before. And I need all Black people in this chat to listen to me. You are part of the reason why these people can't come out. Period. I'm going to say it again. Rather you know it or not, you are a part of the reason why these people can't come out and tell their truth. And it may not be intentional. For some people it is, but it may not be intentional. It may be on some, you know, it ain't like that type tease. I just don't believe these people. And I get that, but that's your subconscious. Okay. You're part of the problem. But listen, it's almost not your fault because the powers that be set it up just like that. I looked at the Nation of Islam and how they did Malcolm X. Oh yeah, the media told us not to like Malcolm X too. That's why we didn't like him. Now a lot of us are awakening to the fact that Malcolm X was actually who we thought Martin Luther King was. Okay? Let me say that again because I don't want that to miss nobody. We are now finding, because remember growing up, they said Malcolm X was a menace. He was a this, that, and a third. We are now finding with our own research and our own lessons of history that Malcolm X is who we thought Martin Luther King was. Okay. I don't want that to miss nobody. But I look at the Nation of Islam and I see what they did to Brother Malcolm. And what I know, what I found out, and what I found is looking through this history is that you had a clear man, Master Farad Muhammad. He was a clear man who created this Nation of Islam thing, passed it down to a half and half. Muhammad Ali. What's the clear man name? Muhammad. Y'all know I'm bad with names. The one, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Passed it to a half and half. Mm-hmm. And under the Elijah Muhammad, he would tell all of the people in the Nation of Islam, he would say, hey, I'm talking to God. And God said this. God said that. Guess who was God? The clear man, Farad. Did y'all know that? Put a one in the chat if you knew that. When Elijah Muhammad would talk to the Nation of Islam, he would tell them that he gets his word directly from God. He has to consult with God. Guess who God was? Put a one in the chat if you knew this. Farad Muhammad, the clear man. That's who he consulted for any and everything that happened under the nation. But listen to the pyramid. Under the nation, under Elijah Muhammad, His next in line was supposed to be Malcolm, but Malcolm something snapped. We all know what it was. And Malcolm was like, oh no, this ain't right. This ain't right. Malcolm believed in the movement, so Malcolm's tried to create his own. And guess who stepped in? Put it in the chat. Who stepped in after Malcolm said, oh snap, these niggas ain't right? Who stepped in? He's still around today. Who stepped in? I want to see who's going to get it in the chat. Because these are all leaders of the bull. There you go. Kelly, thank you. Farrakhan. The honorable minister, that what he is? Is he honorable or just the minister? The minister, Louis Farrakhan, stepped in. Now, mind you, Elijah Muhammad's son was the one who was taking over. But Farrakhan said, we're going to get back cool. And then he played him and he took over, right? So Minister Louis Farrakhan stepped in, right? Now, when he's talking about God, do y'all think his Allah is the Most High that you're talking about? Or do you think he could possibly be talking about the God that Elijah Muhammad talked about, which was who? Master Farad Muhammad. Now, he dead. But if we all believe in any doctrine of Christianity, we know that people still pray to the dead people. Jesus. Can we talk? Are we talking or what? What we doing? We talking? So Louis Farrakhan talks to Allah. We don't know who his Allah is. Could it be Farad? Could it be Elijah Muhammad? Who knows? And he deal with the Scientology. So who knows? But listen, I watched Elijah Muhammad have the entire nation turn on Brother Malcolm. Because listen, having the power over people like that in their minds is very pivotal. Elijah Muhammad had the entire nation turn on Malcolm X. And not only that, they got that man up out of here, unalived him. I watched the minister Louis Farrakhan do the same thing to Khalid Muhammad. Are we talking yet? What we doing? Y'all remember Khalid Muhammad? He was the second coming of Malcolm, black brother, who was very, he went on Donahue and would cuss them clear people out. Y'all remember that? I watch, allegedly, but I watch Louis Farrakhan do the same thing that Elijah Muhammad did to Malcolm X. I watched him do the same thing to Khalid Muhammad. Not only that, a lot of the people around Khalid Muhammad separated themselves from Khalid, not because he was wrong, but because the nation said so. A lot of them separated themselves from Khalid Muhammad, not because he was wrong, because the nation said so. I alienated the brother. Alienated him, just like Malcolm. It was literally textbook, the exact same thing. Do you see what having a power over a mass of people does? And the media has that power. All these religions, they are all sanctioned from the powers that be. So they don't care that the Nation of Islam have y'all following like sheep. They don't care that the Baptist Church or the Catholic Church or the Church of Scientology or none of these churches, they are all fed by the powers that be. So they let y'all be running through sheep, running like sheep through that. Because they got their doctrine going through them places anyway. Hell, last I heard, Louis Farrakhan was saying that the Mexicans in the clears could be Muslims. Girl, what? Did y'all know that? The Mexicans in the clears could be Muslims? You mean the same group of people that called the clears devils? Now they could be a Muslim? But nobody's going to question it. You know why? Because it's the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, minister. Nobody's going to question that. Nobody's going to question that. Everybody going to go roll with it. But you don't think that that's odd? He go into Scientology and then now all of a sudden the clears could be Muslims? What? And me from the outside looking in, watching that mind control is crazy to me. It's insanitary, my word. It's insanitary. A clear Muslim? No way. Even Elijah Muhammad called them devils. How, Sway? How? Even Elijah Muhammad himself called the clear people devils. How are they capable of joining the nation? Somebody help me out. Because it was all a lie. It was all a setup. And listen, people don't realize that this is what it was and what it was supposed to be from the beginning. Religion is a bunch of bullshit. I'm not dragging nobody for being a part of no religion. That ain't my place. But what I'm telling you is the truth. Religion is another mind control. And that's what's going on here. Now, when the media finally tells us that's another religion, science is a religion, all of it's a religion. When they tell us what to do, we will move accordingly as sheep. Thank you to Don Aquarius for the super chat. Have you seen TikToks of people saying that they have 23andMe test results are different and the distant relatives they match them with are now gone? Yes. So wait a minute. I heard about that. Didn't I tell y'all about them damn DNA tests? Hey, so this is what I seen the other day. So apparently, all the people who got DNA tests, first of all the DNA tests from 23andMe, remember the people just resigned, the CEOs and all of them people. Now they test coming back telling them, oh yeah, you do have indigenous Indian in your blood. But the gag is they are separate or they are different from other people. Let me see if I can go pull it up. Hold on. Now they're different from their relatives. So they'll say you are 10% indigenous American or whatever, and then your mama's, and they'll say it's from your mama's side. But when you go look at your mama's thing, it'll say her thing is something completely different. I saw that. Let me see if I can find it. We need to get on this right quick. I need to do a video on that too. Girl, the people is on TikTok like, what is going on? How am I this? And you telling me I'm this because of my mama. But then when I go to my mama, hers is completely different from what you saying I am. I told y'all about that. I told y'all to leave them DNA tests alone. It was all a bunch of bull. How they updating and saying different things and you not even matching your mammy? How, Sway? Hold on. I want to show y'all something. This the boy right here. Here you go. Look, let me show y'all this. Thank you for the super chat, Don. Let me show y'all this. But guess what? The media told y'all to go get 23andMe, and now everybody went spit in the tube. Look.
Ancestry DNA did this. So Ancestry just released a new DNA update, and I noticed many of my cousins are showing American Indian DNA with this new update, but it's all over the place. Somehow with this new update, many of my cousins' DNA that was African before is now coming out as American Indian. But the strange part is it's not coming from the regions in which my family knows our family to be from.
So wait a minute. Did 23andMe get an update? Because a lot of people are doing genealogy and realizing that they don't have African ancestry through genealogy. Why is all of the people that was African now he's saying that they indigenous Americans? Hold on, 23andMe, something going on here.
North America, along the East Coast, etc. It's coming from Mexico, Central America, South America. Like this cousin of mine, he's getting in Panama and Costa Rica. And don't get me started on the Balkans. Are you telling me the Croatians were part of the slave trade too? This cousin of mine, she has indigenous Eastern South America all of a sudden. And the Cornish, now we're all from Cornwall. That's a new thing too. This is what really got me about this update. So these are my mom's results. And as you can see, it's coming from her maternal side. It's saying it's coming from her.
Why you think 23andMe putting more indigenous American stuff on y'all stuff now? If you have one, go. They might have updated you now. Before they said y'all was 90% Nigerian, 75%, 85% Nigerian, 10% another part of Africa, 5% Sierra Leone. They didn't even put you in America. Now you got some indigenous America in you. Why is that? Oh, probably because the genealogy don't prove it's not matching the damn DNA testing. Let it roll though.
Her mother, and it's saying 1% from Yucatan Peninsula and 1% from indigenous America's north. But watch this. They left Mexico on my grandma's DNA test, my mom's mom, but took away the indigenous America's north, even though they're claiming that it's coming from her. But guess where they added it? They added it to Yoruba land, y'all. They said she's not Indigenous American. That's a mistake. We meant to say she's from Yoruba land. What? Last but not least, some of my cousins are coming out Romani, formerly known as Gypsies. My question is, I'm seeing all these new updates. I'm seeing some of my cousins showing up with Asian DNA now, with, you know, Eastern European DNA, and they literally just took the African DNA and said, oh, sight, we kidding. You're actually American Indian. You're actually Romani. You're actually Asian. Like, when can Black Americans get real answers on these DNA tests? I'm still waiting, because all this swatching, you can't, how you switching continents? How you switching races? How you switching ethnic groups? I cannot believe Ancestry DNA did this. So Ancestry just released a new DNA update, and I noticed many of my cousins are showing American Indian DNA with this new update, but it's all over the place. Somehow with this new update, many of my cousins' DNA that was African before is now coming out as American Indian. But the strange part is it's not coming from the regions in which my family knows our family to be from in North America, along the East Coast, etc. It's coming from Mexico, Central America, South America. Like this cousin of mine, he's getting in Panama and Costa Rica. And don't get me started on the Balkans. Are you telling me the Croatians were part of the slave trade too? This cousin of mine, she has indigenous Eastern South America all of a sudden. And the Cornish, now we're all from Cornwall. That's a new thing too. This is what really got me about this update. So these are my mom's results. And as you can see, it's coming from her maternal side. It's saying it's coming from her mother. And it's saying 1% from Yucatan Peninsula and 1% from Indigenous Americas North. But watch this. They left Mexico on my grandma's DNA test, my mom's mom, but took away the Indigenous Americas North, even though they're claiming that it's coming from her. But guess where they added it? They added it to Yoruba land, y'all. They said she's not Indigenous American. That's a mistake. We meant to say she's from Yoruba land. What? Last but not least, some of my cousins are coming out Romani, formerly known as Gypsies. My question is, I'm seeing all these new updates. I'm seeing some of my cousins showing up with Asian DNA now, with, you know, Eastern European DNA, and they literally just took the African DNA and said, oh, sight, we kidding. You're actually American Indian. You're actually Romani. You're actually Asian. Like, when can Black Americans get real answers on these DNA tests? I'm still waiting, because all this swatching, you can't, how you switching continents? How you switching races? How you switching ethnic groups?
Do you want to know how they switching ethnic groups?
It's survival, survival. I get somebody like, smells like somebody like.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
This is what's happening for the people in the bike. For all the people who went got their ancestries done, their DNA test, and came back and told us who say we indigenous to this land that we don't know what we talking about because we didn't take the DNA test. Now they're giving y'all 1% indigenous American. Why do you think that is? Because they lied to you, Fed. See, I always question like this. If I'm from Nigeria and you could point me to relatives here, why you ain't pointing me to relatives there? So if I'm Nigerian and I'm 75% Nigerian, I got to have a cousin or somebody over there. Point me to my cousin. You point me to the ones on this land. Point me to my ones over there. And I know somebody gonna say, but voodoo, it doesn't work like that. They're not testing people over there. It's about haplogroups. Girl, all that shit was made up. The reason why they're updating your paperwork to say Indigenous American. Now, they're not going to give you a lot. They're just going to give you enough. So when you go back and say, oh, my grandma did say we was Cherokee. See, they're going to put the 1% on them so it can kind of correlate with what your family history is. But it's more than 1%, baby. Listen to me. Listen to me. They are updating these things because they have to, because there's a large majority. Hell, even Tariq Nasheed with the FBA, he done went from Pan-African to, oh, we had an ethnogenesis and we come from here. All that's the same to say we ain't no African. That's all that means. Now, I get it. Tariq will get on here and say, yeah, we all men come from Africa. So yeah. And that's just to say the Pan-Africa part he used to talk. But listen, yeah, we all do come from Africa. Everybody come from Africa, but we had an ethnogenesis. Nigga, or what? Either we African or we ain't. And we ain't. So now they taking off Africa. Y'all go check y'all DNA test. They take the people resign, and then all of a sudden, now y'all got 1% of indigenous American in your girl. Go lay down. Go lay down. That's because your granny, your auntie, somebody around there done told y'all, oh yeah, we was Choctaw. We Choctaw. Yeah, my mama always told us we Choctaw. Now y'all talking to y'all families, they gotta match the bull. Y'all better wake up. The media told y'all take them tests. Everybody went down there to take their test. I ain't mad at the people who took the test. What I'm telling you is your answer to who you are ain't in no damn DNA test. It's in your genealogy, family tree. Do your freaking genealogy if you want to know who you are. Hell yeah, he speak with a double tongue. Because listen, Tariq's messages, I didn't even know with the FBA thing that he had switched over to the indigenous part. Because when I first came across, because I didn't know Tariq, but when I first came across Tariq was talking Pan-African. We were Pan-Africanists. But then somebody hit me up about a year ago saying, nah, boo, he's saying that we do have Indian in our family and we do have indigenous things. And then I started following Tariq and listening to his Twitter spaces, and I started to realize his stuff had changed from the last I had seen. Now, I'm not saying he just changed it, but when I first ran across Tariq Nasheed, he was like the Prince of Pan-Africanism. Hell, even the Prince of Pan-African is telling y'all to watch out for the black and brown community and all of that. Oh, yeah, they ain't exposed the hell out of him. But again, I had never really followed Tariq because all I knew about Tariq was he made buku jokes and cartoons and stuff, and he a Pan-African, and I never was on that Pan-African type tease. I never was on it. But, that's a good, there you go. Tariq don't want to leave that Pan-African part because of his Hidden Colors documentary. Go ahead on. I ain't never seen it. Is it Pan-African tees? Oh, that's the one about the slaves getting. I don't know. I ain't never seen none of them. Listen, Tariq's verbiage even started switching up. It started switching up to separate, as he called, delineate from Africa. Now, he'll speak with a double tongue because he'll say stuff like, oh, yeah, we all come from Africa. But then he'll flip it around and be like, but we different from the Africans. So DNA tested at first told y'all that y'all came from Africa. Now it's updated to say, but you really come from here. Ask yourself why. Everybody's catching on. Everybody is catching on. Again, it's the media. The media controls what you believe and how you think. Hell no, Tariq don't want to miss that money. Tariq made a living off of FBA stuff, off the FBA name. Hell yeah. Tariq makes money. Girl, what you mean? Of course, I wouldn't want to leave it either. I wouldn't want, listen, I wouldn't want to miss that money neither. And y'all know how I feel. I think Tariq funny. And I think when Tariq going up against the, what do you call them, tethers that he go up against, I'm always have his back because we need to figure out us. We need to deal with us first. But let me just say this. When it comes down to Tariq Nasheed, it's a lot of question marks on Tariq. Everybody knows that. The followers will say that it's not, but it is. There's a lot of questions around Tariq Nasheed. It always has been from the beginning. This ain't something new. But ultimately, Tariq has made a living. Him, also, the Prince of Pan Coochie, Dr. Umar. They have made a living, a very good living, mind you, but a living off of telling you that y'all from Africa. They're not about to abandon that. Even if they switch it and tweak it up a little bit, they're never going to abandon that. That's their bread and butter. She did. Michi X bought the trademark name FBA. She did. I ain't know about that now. But I'm just telling y'all what's going on. Okay. Everybody's switching up and tweaking. Because listen, regardless to if you believe about the Pan-African thing, regardless of if you believe in what the schoolhouse taught you, real is real. When y'all go to y'all grandparents or the elders in y'all family and them people tell y'all something contrary to what you was taught, more people are waking up to that, and these other people have to catch up. And that's literally what happens. And that's what's happening now. Y'all got to get y'all stuff together. No way Michi is his enemy. That would be why she bought it. You get it? See, you buy the trademark of somebody you don't like, so whatever they thought they was going to do with it, they can't because now you own it. That would be, if she bought it, that would be why she bought it. Miss Kitty Cat said, yes, ma'am. She said it on her channel to get back at Tyreek. Yep, see, just told y'all. I just told y'all. That's how I go. Hell, Jason Lee did it to Kaya. He bought gag order. Gag, roast, and what he bought? He bought her trademark. Y'all better do y'all genealogy, man. That's crazy. Now let's get into this last story. Ray J now, girl. Now Ray J is on here trying to drag Jaguar. And I'm just saying, Ray J, please, if you're not about to tell us about what really happened to Whitney, we don't want to hear it. Okay? Yep, and Queen's Court. He sure did. He sure did. Let's get into it. Ray J comes on here and he's calling out Jaguar Wright, saying she a liar. And I think it's because he wanted that girl on his channel to do the interview that she gave to Piers Morgan, and she didn't do it for him, and now he mad. That's what it's given to me. Let's get into Ray J, girl, with his crazy ass.
No. People were listening. You got our attention. Is what you're saying true? Because this shit is outrageous. But I came to the conclusion that once I seen the story about me and what you had to say about me and situations in my past, that is where I started to understand that you are totally fabricating stories and you are a complete liar. So that means that I have no...
I don't know what Jaguar said about Ray J, but Ray J, we just saw you telling your churn that they didn't see you hitting their mama. Remember that? Don't make me go get the receipts. Ray J, whatever they say you did that shit. Because I don't know, again, somebody dropped down in the comments. I don't know what Jaguar said about him, but we've seen it in real time what you did. Let me see. Let me go get this. Hold on. When apparently, allegedly, it seemed to be that you went upside Princess head, and you was down there telling them churn they ain't see what they see and they ain't heard what they heard. We not about to do that, Ray J. Ray, we not about to do that. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Talking about now she lying on me. Nigga, what happened with doggone Princess? I mean, not Princess, with Whitney. That's what I want to know. If you ain't about to tell us what happened to Whitney, I don't want to hear it. Let me let Ray finish while I look for this. I don't want to hold y'all up. Hold on.
Respect for you and nothing you're saying. So now I'm gonna go further. How dare you disrespect Jay-Z and Beyonce? Jay-Z is an OG. Don't ever disrespect Beyonce, because now that you're lying on me, and I know for sure that all the shit you're saying is a lie. Now you want to go for Beyonce. Jaguar, you done fucked up. Jaguar Wright, you done fucked up. You don't even fucked up, don't you? You don't even fucked up. No, you don't fucked up. Jaguar Wright. Jaguar Wright, you done fucked up. You done fucked up. Because now you lying on me. I know a lie when I know I didn't do something, right? You know somebody lying about you when you know the facts. Jaguar, you have lied about the wrong person. And I'm not talking about me, because I don't give a fuck about what you said about me, because that's nonsense. What I do care about is you talking about Beyonce. I don't like when people talk about Beyonce. We're not gonna do that. You done fucked up. Jay-Z is an OG. Brush that shit off. And I'm sure Beyonce gives no hells and no fucks. But Beyonce has never done nothing to nobody. I haven't seen Beyonce make one mistake. And you know what? That's somebody that's really trying to make sure that her image is in the forefront and be a role model for all these young girls and all the people that's inspiring to be like her or to follow down a path like that. That's a path you want to follow down. Why are you trying to fuck that up? Why are you lying on Jay-Z and Beyonce? How do we create a solution so these Jaguar Wrights don't exist?
Why would he want to know? Hold on. This is very important. Pay attention. Words are extremely powerful. I keep telling y'all that. Y'all gotta pay attention to what people say. He wants to know, how do we create a world where Jaguar Wrights don't exist? Look.
Forefront and be a role model for all these young girls and all the people that's inspiring to be like her or to follow down a path like that. That's a path you want to follow down. Why are you trying to fuck that up? Why are you lying on Jay-Z and Beyonce? How do we create a solution so these Jaguar Wrights don't exist?
Beyonce is creating a path for young girls to follow. Why do you want to mess that up? How do we create a world where the Jaguars don't exist? See, this right here that's happening, just like Bow Wow said, they ain't having no parties no more because Diddy was a gatekeeper. This is messing up their motion. All of this is messing up their motion. And Ray J is on here. He's funny. I think Ray J is super funny. But Ray J has been in some very compromising situations. Let's get the whole situation with the child up here. Ray J was on there telling his kids that they didn't see what they seen when he was over there allegedly putting hands and feet on Princess. Look.
Here right now, since I see this, I said, so Ray filming for.
I don't need your commentary.
With there.
Are you going to show us?
Or get your stuff and whatever. Tell your mama you
get him off of here. Sorry.
And I'm like, this is.
I don't care about his commentary, and I don't like your perm. Hold on. Ray J was on here telling his kids that there you go. Here you go.
Are you good? Dada never did nothing to anybody, right? Mama never did nothing to me. Dada never did nothing to mama, right? Everything is safe. Have Dada put hands on mama or mama put hands on Dada? No, right? Okay, so there's no reason to call the police, right?
If you will coerce your children, you ain't worth shh. He asked this child, did Dada put hands on mama? And when I guess either she shook her head, yeah, or she didn't answer quick enough. He said, no, right? Look at what he doing to his kids.
We're just making a movie. We're just playing, okay?
Can we go to your house?
We can go to my house, but I just want to make sure everything is safe here with Melody and everybody.
Oh, can we go to my house? But can we go to your house right now?
Go get you a sweater. Go get a sweater and we'll go. But nothing crazy has happened. I got it all on tape. All right, so let's put on your shoes. I gotta leave, baby. I don't want anything that. Everything's okay. I just want to make sure everything is safe. I love your mom. Your mom loves me. No, I love your mom. Your mom loves me. I just want to keep it documented that nothing is happening and that we both respect each other and love each other. This was just a pretend thing, okay? We just had an argument, okay? I don't want it to get out of hand, and I wanted to make sure it's recorded and seen so we're all super safe. Just because somebody has a disagreement doesn't mean anything, you know? Calling the police over a disagreement is loud, and I'm not with that, okay? I love you. Your mom loves you. Did you check on your mom? Go check on her one more time. Tell her you're going with Dada. Go do it one more time and tell her you're going with Dada. You have to one more time so she knows you're going with me, okay? That's the right thing to do. Huh? We're just going. I just want to make sure. Are you good? Dada never did nothing to anybody, right?
I don't believe nothing this sick individual has to say at all. Actually, there's nothing a person like Ray J could tell me. There's nothing that somebody like Ray J could tell me. Anytime you send up that line to your kids and coercing them into saying something that they really, basically enforcing them to lie to themselves, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. Now, Ray J, don't make us get to pulling up your tees and your dirt. Don't make us get to pulling up your tees, Ray J, because Ray, your mama is a real good person to, to protect you, but she ain't gonna be able to protect you if we start putting up your tees. Now look at what the people saying, because they started already. As of yesterday, they done went and pulled up Ray J tees. Now allegedly, Ray J leaving the hotel the night Whitney died with the coat over the head. Because this is what we really want to know. See, Ray J, you should have shut up. We want to know two things. Number one, get Brandy's stick figure ass up here. What was on the note? What was on the note? Whitney passed Brandy a note. She interrupted a whole interview with Clyde Davis and gave your sister a note. I know she told you. What was on the note? Secondly, allegedly, we want to know what happened between you and Whitney, because how could y'all even hook up? Now, I heard, this ain't facts, but I heard they said, I didn't say it, but they said that Ray J, was over there supplying Whitney with the drugs and things of that nature. And we all know Ray J was with her the night of the unaliving. But let's get into this. Allegedly, this is just from Extra. They say this is Ray J leaving a hotel with a doggone jacket over his head. Look. Ray, the people ain't never really see. A lot of people just let it go because black people, we love we respect our dead and we respect our greats. You know what I mean? So a lot of people just let you live, Ray, because your sister was making music, and things of that nature. We just put Whitney down, we put Whitney to rest, and we just moved on. But most black people in America, in the bike of their head, was saying something in the milk ain't clean as it pertains to this Ray J and Whitney Houston tease. We all thought it. Don't sit up here and act like we ain't think it. We all thought it. It's just, you know what? We was like, let's just let Whitney rest. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? And we gonna go from there. That's what we did. And we did that out of respect for Whitney, because Whitney was one of our greats. But Ray, you coming out here with the bull, don't get us to getting and digging in your teeth. Because see, we ain't got nothing to do right now. We already on our edge. We already here for the exposing of the people. We ain't got nothing else to do. We will start the digging in your teeth, Ray. Now they said you was about to jump off the bridge a few months ago. And we sent our prayers up for Ray. We didn't want Ray to jump off the bridge. And I still don't want Ray to jump off the bridge. But Ray, if the people get to going inside of your teeth, you really going to jump off the bridge. Let's see what Jag had to say about him in the past. Hold on.
Some of that fight. And then the next thing you know, she's dead. Ray J was the last person to see her alive. He let the drug dealer in, but she was sober, right? But he let the drug dealer in that gave her the shot. Leola Brown, Bobby Brown's sister, has said on several occasions that she was beaten. They saw her body. She didn't just die in a tub, like she was beat up. And Brandy was the one that found her. But they pledge allegiance to Clive too.
Jeez.
Well, Ray J was kind of down on his luck because the whole bullshit had happened, and then Whitney was dead and he was using her, as he's said himself, for clout. And then all of a sudden he got Love and Hip Hop LA after Whitney died. And then they inappropriately put her stupid ass goddaughter on there. I just thought it was all kind of cheesy.
Wait, which one? The goddaughter, the girl Brandy, the one whose husband was knocking her head between the washing machine and dryer? I think that. Wait, hold on now. Hold on. Now this from last year. This ain't even from this year. Help me out. Drop down in the comments. I remember Love and Hip Hop. Was it Brandy? Sure was. Brandy was the one, her husband was knocking her head between the washing machine and dryer. She was Whitney Houston's godchild. Oh, sure was, girl. That sure was. Like I said, y'all can sit up here and say, oh, Jag be lying, and she do be lying about some stuff. But the dots be connecting. I watched Love and Hip Hop LA. I watched them all. That's why I knew exactly who she was talking about. Girl, I am a reality show fanatic, girl. What we talking about? I've been doing this since Cops. I told y'all that was the very first reality show. Cops. I've been watching reality TV. I am the OG of watching, not reporting, but the OG of watching reality TV. I keep telling y'all that. So when she said the godchild, I said, oh, Brandy. Oh, child. Now the dots are connecting. Y'all can say what y'all want. Right after that, he did get Love and Hip Hop LA, and the godchild was on the show. Now, do with that information as you please. Girl, I didn't even think about that.
We put her stupid ass goddaughter on there. I just thought it was all kind of cheesy. So now I probably won't be watching the movie just because I know whose money the proceeds are going to, and fuck him. Fuck you royally, and fuck you for inventing Diddy. Bobby Christina was present for some.
Clive. You know that's what she's talking about, right? Clive Davis. Ooh. Now this was last year. Why is Ray J now coming out with all of this? What's going on? What happened? Hold on. Girl, I'm supposed to be getting off here. Now y'all got me invested. Ray J, we've all had questions. Oh, here you go. I found it. Hold on. Now this is Jaguar Wright responding. Hold on.
After a couple of joints, you will find it hilarious. Not because you're happy that she's falling apart. It's just she's doing the crackhead antics so dope. You know what I mean? She was in it. Huh? Yes. Nigga, what is my key, bitch? Like she's in front of the president of Kazakhstan.
Oh my God.
But it was good enough to get that check though. And then he put her in rehab to clean her up right before it came time for America, because she had to at least appear sober in America for the whirlwind story. And then they brought in R. Kelly to do that song for her.
What song?
That she had to use auto-tune to sing.
Who's she talking about?
Because her lungs were so jacked up from all the smoking.
Whitney.
And, a lot of people didn't know she was a heavy smoker. She was a chain smoker. She smoked 3 packs of Newport today.
Oh, yeah, Whitney definitely was.
And still could sing like that.
Yep.
But when you add in the cocaine or the crack.
Yep.
And then the this and that. And then
Now, that's a fact. Even on when she came back with that album, I Wanna Run. No, not Run to You. The little soft gospel album when she was grown. When she looked at what's the name of that song she came out with? Not Run to You. It was I Look to You. Remember that song? I Look to You. Yeah. I Look to You. Remember? She had to do rehab on her voice. She had to do all type of stuff. Because look, she had been smoking. Everybody, you could watch the reality show and see she had a cigarette in her hand every 5 seconds. But listen, once she added in the drugs, it was hard for her and her voice. It really messed up her vocal box. And she had to go literally do like voice lessons and things of that nature because they were saying that people were afraid. They didn't want to really get on her project because they felt like she wasn't going to sound the same. Now, she ain't lying right there. Hold on, because I was there.
When they did her autopsy, they said there was nothing wrong with her throat. Her lungs were so damaged that she couldn't fuel the notes. It was her lungs.
Wow.
It wasn't. Her voice was fine.
Oh.
That's how Clive did it. And then the next thing you know, she's fucking Ray J. And then it's Grammy time.
That happened.
And her and Clive had a fight 2 days before. And from what I was told, Bobby Christina was present for some of that fight. And then the next thing you know, she's dead. Ray J was the last person to see her alive. He let the drug dealer in, but she was sober, right? But he let the drug dealer in that gave her the shot. Leola Brown, Bobby Brown's sister, has said on several occasions that she was beaten. They saw her body. She didn't just die in a tub, like she was beat up. And Brandy was the one that found her.
I've just been told by a publicist for Ray J earlier. I reported that a close friend of Ray J said that he was involved, but it was another Ray. It was the bodyguard for Whitney Houston, whose first name happens to be Ray, who discovered her body. This is according to Courtney Barnes, the publicist for Ray J, a close friend of Whitney Houston, someone closely associated with her in the last several weeks. That it was.
Wait a minute. Because we already know what Ray J got to see. Hold on, Ray. Because see, Ray deflecting with the old Beyonce is a staple for the community and all that. Beyonce ain't nothing but a colonizer. We don't care about that. Hold on, Ray. Hold on, Ray. Now, everybody know you was with Whitney. That you can't refute. Everybody knows that. But y'all remember this? Y'all remember this? Bitch, what was on that note? Ho. And I like Brandy. But when it come to Whitney, bitch, I'm windmilling with my head down. What was on that note? And listen, Whitney was just out the pool, hair wet and everything. Brandy, bitch, and you, Monica, your sloop-footed, bow-legged heifer. What was on the note? Because I know Brandy told you. I know she told you. Hold on, girl, because my nerves get bad when I get to thinking about this. Look, Monica said, "Why are you wet, girl? They tried to kill me, bitch. Look." This is hours before that lady died.
It's my dad. My dad. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. Mom, come see her. Come say hi to Come say hi to your John, okay? Come say hi to your dad.
See how she keep going back to Brandy? Brandy. Look how she keep going back to Brandy. Like, it was something like a cry for help.
Mom, come see her. Come say hi to Come say hi to your John, okay? Come say hi to
Brandy. Is she kissing Brandy or is she whispering something in Brandy's ear, bitch? What was going on? Ray J, you about to have us battle you and Brandy. And I said it. And Monica said, "Why are you wet?" What happened, bitch? Y'all hoes know what happened. I'm listening. Is she kissing Brandy or is she whispering in Brandy's ear? Because remember, she had done already gave Brandy the note and Brandy won't act like she's surprised. Look at what she give Brandy the note. Watch how Brandy look. Bitch, please. Bitch, please. What is going on? Ray J, don't make us open this can because I've been ready to open it because I don't care. She do great music, but I don't care. She could go with you. I've been ready to open this can, and black people, y'all know y'all been ready to open it too. We just let it ride. We let it ride. You know, Brandon, the vocal Bible, and all of that. We let it ride. But if Ray J really want to rehash this, I think we should rehash it. Look how Clive looking at the note. Like, what's on that fucking note? Look at Clive. Girl, what? And this is who created the diddler. Girl, somebody listen. Don't play with no us. Look how Brandy looking. That's that nervous laugh. That's that nervous laugh. Brandy look nervous like a mug. And then she passed the note off. Who you gave the note to, bitch? You ain't even read it. She passed the note off. You see that? Y'all see her passing it off to somebody? Somebody come and get the note. She passed the note off. Who she gave the note to? Was it Ray? Girl, don't get me started. Do not get me started. Because we windmills with our head down behind Whitney. Whitney Lakeisha Houston, we don't play behind her. Because we wasn't ready for her to go anywhere. We didn't care if she was smoking crack. We didn't care what was going on with her voice. We wasn't ready. Girl, don't get me started. Ray J, don't open this can because I'm ready to open it up and bust it wide open. Oh, look at her with P. Diddy baby mama. What's the girl name? The churn mama. Kim Porter. Oh man. And look at him too. Look at him too, girl. Don't get me to going. Do not get me to going. Do you hear me? Thank you, Seven, for the super chat. I don't idolize the top celebrities, boo, because they are all in on something. Hell yeah, they are. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Flower Child, thank you for the super chat. I believe the conspiracies you enlighten us on are true. I believe God allowed things to happen in order to fulfill biblical prophecies. A penny for my own thoughts. What you think, boo? Yeah, I agree. I agree, Flower Child. I agree. Every prophecy has to be fulfilled. Every prophecy will be fulfilled. And maybe this is the time for, all of that to happen. Absolutely. Thank you, Pure Joy, for the super chat. Vu, mine has been updated with Aviolais Parish Creoles, Swanee River Basin African Americans, and Central Kentucky African Americans. What? My grandfather was an Indian from Kentucky, not on this report. So wait, they updated you for more down in Americas? I told y'all. Girl, y'all check y'all update. Check y'all update on y'all 23s and me's. Bunny on the Run, thank you for the super chat. Them kids know he demonic. Yes, absolutely. And Ray J ain't worth a dime. Ray J think we forgot. We didn't forget. We just buried it. But we will bring it back up if Ray J really want to go here. We not letting nobody impede this process. It's about to happen, T. Marie, thank you for the super stick. I appreciate you. Girl, y'all got to be strong. Y'all got to be strong because it's about to come up. I'm telling y'all now. It's coming and y'all got to be ready. When your faves get to being named, got to know this part. We going to do an emotional support group every other Wednesday at 10 o'clock for 10 minutes. That's all you're getting. We're not doing all of this. Emotional support group here every other Wednesday, 10 o'clock a.m. for 10 minutes. If you miss it, oh well. We're not about to spend all this time on this emotional support, but we will be here to support our people, okay? Child, anyway, let me get off of here. Let me go cut my grass. Love y'all down to the ground. I'm about to Joce y'all up out of here, man. I'm about to go cut grass. Thank y'all for pulling up. If you're new to the channel, like the video. Come on back down because you will. They always do. And also, if you're returning to the channel, thank y'all so much for your support. Shout out to everybody who sent the super chat, cash app, everything. Love y'all down to the ground. Let me Joce y'all up out of here. Peace.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we love. For your boy. For your boy. Hustle for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, lift it up.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.